Hello, this is Tori, all the way from Florida, hanging out the village of the Tulies. I am in the middle of pulling stuff out of a box because I don't want to glitter Lisa's space.
You're fine.
At this moment. I don't want to glitter. Oh, hold on a minute while we adjust the volume on the computer. Oh, hold on a minute while we adjust. But I'm unboxing the stuff out of the box from Kendra. Oh, it's got such cute little things. Kendra always puts such little cuties in my box. The grandchild is going to love these gears. I'll leave the paper stuff. Oh, they need to behave when they're doing stuff because they throw my box around and all the stuff winds up under the flap. If Kendra did not tape my boxes so well, I would have stuff all over from California to here where stuff fell out all over the place. I do not know. I can't see anybody. Is she? I'm not. Why am I not getting my chats? See, I'm not seeing any of my chats.
You're in StreamYard?
Yeah. The only thing I see is the ones that Flutter did.
Rosie is above Flutter, the last four.
Yes, I'm still live, but yes, it knocked me out. Okay, now I see things. Hello, Rosie. Rosie, have you guys stopped or are you still riding down the road? So I see Flutter, Donis, Rosie, Cousin Sue, and Allie. Hello, everyone. I am sitting at Lisa Lee's space. She is over across that way where she normally sits. And I am actually at her resin table, trying to avoid putting little pieces of paper everywhere, but I lost one. I lost a purple circle and a glitter. I see it, but I'll get it later. So, but I had a box from Kendra that was shipped here for me. And I have my bag from Flutter that was shipped to Robbie's. So I'm debating on which one I want to open first. Actually, I'm going to do Flutter's first because then I'll do Kendra's and then I can go through the stuff I'm picking up from Lisa's. So I can do all the two leaves at one time. I know, I'm weird. I do things in weird orders. I took everything out of the bag so I didn't risk showing people's addresses because that's rude. And my Rosie bag is at home, at the house. It's because I got that this morning and I didn't pull it out. I got an empty bag. I got a cool empty bubble bag that she was using to pack things with.
She sent you an empty bag?
I think it was just used as padding.
Oh.
And what did there's those little bitty scissors. I'm using your little snoopies. I'm not in my normal setup, so obviously my camera is not overhead. My phone is, the way I use it is really big, and I usually hook it to my computer. And Lisa's stuff is set up for her phones and stuff the way she does it, and I'm not rearranging everything. And I did not bring my laptop with me. I know I could have sat over there, but I didn't want to invade. That's your space.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie, yeah.
But that's still your space.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody, Lisa.
Hi.
Yeah, 'cause she said that's padding. Let me see. See if it'll let me. It will let me use that.
I think it's good for it.
That is purple. You can see the purple in there.
What's up, Florida?
I am leaving. We were originally leaving tomorrow,
I snagged them.
but when we were down here last time, we talked about taking Lisa to Daytona to get stuff out of storage. And that fell apart and we didn't get to. Well, it just so happens tomorrow we have the opportunity to go to Daytona to get Lisa's stuff. And so when my daughter heard that, because Lisa had said, hey, you sure you have to leave on Sunday? You don't want to stay one more day? And I'm going to Daytona. And my daughter heard that. She's like, we told her we were going to help her get her stuff. So we kind of have to now. Not because Lisa says so, but because that's the way my daughter's brain functions. Told Lisa I was going to help her. By golly, I'm going to be there and help her. It's okay. We're not minding it at all. Oh, no, she wants to go.
We're stopping at Bucky's, though.
Yes, we're going to Bucky's. We're going to leave we're going to leave earlier than we'd have to. And we're going to stop at Bucky's and we're going to go get some food and then be able to stretch our bones before we start working hard to load all of Lisa's goodies up and take
I'm already overwhelmed just thinking.
And we're even going to go to the beach. Isn't that pretty?
Ruby Zoidite.
Yeah, because, with all the Ruby Zoidite I had, I didn't have enough. You should see.
From Flutter?
Yeah.
Nice.
And this piece of purple fluorite.
Wow. I didn't know Flutter had fluorite. Flutter, you can get those up there and you could find them on the hill? On the beach?
Ooh. Yeah, you need a light to see through the fluorite really well. And
Jennifer W.
hi, Jennifer. I know Marcia said she might be able to stop in. Depends how she was feeling. And she has, a lot of life going on. Depending how it's cooked, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's yucky. But so we're gonna head home on Monday. And I will hook my work computer up to the internet in my Tahoe and play training videos. So I'm technically working while I'm riding home.
I should film the storage unit. I have my own storage unit with my own shit.
Rescue.
Storage rescue.
Look at this stuff in the wild.
Wow. We got a Florida Jaguar. A Florida Panther, actually. But Robbie called the Jaguar.
Flutter, you might have to tell me what these are because I don't remember. And I don't have my sheet in front of me because I'm not at my computer. Amethyst is in that one. Okay.
It looks like we got it.
Yeah. Oh,
What's faded?
oh, it's the coloring of it. It's a lighter color. It's not the dark purples.
Right.
It's that faded out look to it.
Gotcha.
But I have it from such a light color in either grays or purples and pinks to so dark it looks black until you put light on it. So I have a variety. I like a variety because I love
that one? Wow.
me some amethyst.
Was Lily just leaving the house?
Yep.
Oh, really?
And they told her it would take 30. It said it would take 30 minutes to get over here. And I told her this because she couldn't go on the road.
Yeah, you can't go straight across. It's fun. It's a nice ride though.
Look at the pretties.
I just realized that was just the background. It's me.
Yes, I am actually at Lisa's house. I am at the Florida extension of Two Leaves in a Pod, the Florida office.
Yeah.
Two Leaves in a Pod, Florida office. Because I was getting swamped all week.
Yeah, you were. You got swamped. That's what you need. That t-shirt that got swamped.
I do.
You definitely got swamped.
It was a week.
One hell of a week. MD!
Yeah, I felt sorry. Ollie didn't get his tour until today.
Casey!
So I told him he gets a do-over. He gets to come back next time. And you know
Oh, I hope we're gonna be upset then.
but he'll make more banana bread too.
Okay.
Because you didn't like banana bread, I'm sure.
No, I do like it.
Did Crayola let you eat any?
Oh, I snagged that last night.
Oh.
There's still a loaf in it now. Believe it or not.
So Crayola ate a loaf the first night.
Uh-huh. Well, Crayola shared it.
Oh yeah, Crayola did share it.
And then I had a half a loaf last night.
And then you
Now we're talking to mini loaf, not a loaf,
yeah,
large loaf of bread.
3 of these loaves make a regular loaf.
But what I did what you said, but I didn't put it in the toaster, I did it in the microwave. And
either way, heating it up.
And then put it in the microwave so I let it melt through. It was good.
Ooh, these are pretty. You can see through them.
That's cool. Is it still Flutter box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Skull?
that skull. Uh-huh.
$100.
And that's a normal size skull. Like,
It's what's that called?
I know you told me the size of it.
The Florida one.
Now, when are you ordering those?
Good. Well, see, if I take care of you Sunday or Monday, it'll be there by Thursday. And then you don't need it that way. But that'll be gone
I know.
because there were so many sitting there in the picture. I don't know if he has any more because I didn't ask. But I specifically asked about that one.
Yeah, because it's got purple.
Yeah. It was the darkest one I saw.
Yeah, she might be. They left it. They pulled out from the house at 10 o'clock this morning. It's copper from over there that
If you want it, I got to tell him I'll take it.
she got. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she cut it open so we could see. Yeah, her mom made her like a princess bed in the back seat. So she sits with her back up against one wall. I mean, one door, and her feet are on the up on the seat. She got a little trash can with a lid that she can close, and it makes like a little table next to Rosie. So yeah, she made her a princess seat in the back.
Okay, the dinosaur skulls, they're 4 inches wide, like from nose to back of the head. 2 inches in the front, like this spot. And then in height, it's 2.5. Price.
Oh, that's another fluorite.
But I didn't know if you wanted it.
I don't know about the dino.
Yeah, you didn't ask about that.
No. That fluorite skull.
The skull and the butterfly. They had a lot of butterflies.
I know, I have to figure out which one I want. I like the blue on this one.
That's cool.
But it's purple.
Also from Flutter?
Yeah, this is all my stuff from Flutter. And Flutter sent me her Canada sweets that she got that she didn't want.
Those are different parties.
Yes, these are chocolates.
Yeah.
These Smarties are different from US Smarties. These are Canada Smarties. And they are chocolate. Similar to an M&M, but the taste is different. These
definitely like a different taste of chocolate.
These I love.
Like Canadian chocolate?
Yes.
I haven't tried the coffee cup.
I love peppermint, so
I have those. I got those.
So that is my haul from Flutter. That's my haul from Flutter.
Where's my candy dish? Oh yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm. So I'll move these to the side.
Coffee crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't go too far because they can sit right here and look at me.
Hey, you want these?
You don't like them? Yeah. That way I can give them to. Got it. I can give them to the kids.
I haven't tried these though.
I set these little pretties on this side while I open Kendra stuff. And Kendra always.
Oh, that's right. I put a post on the my YouTube channel of the pictures of the skulls and the butterflies, and also the eucalyptus dogs. Did you see the dog?
Yeah.
There's a Frenchie and a Oh, what kind of dog is that? Like a dachshund or something?
It's pretty.
Is that your sticker?
These are all my stickers from Kendra. She always gives me cool stickers. She always gives me cool stickers.
No, I don't think it's a lab.
No, it's not a lab.
Oh,
Yeah, he says strength.
like me, my dad, my mom.
And he's a number 8.
8.
Yes.
Usually that's a lion card.
That is not a lion.
No, but it's usually a lion.
And then she gave me some
Prices?
stuff that's like
The prices on the butterfly
steampunk.
$35.
She gave me some steampunky stuff. So I get some gears. Let me move them.
Holy hot dogs.
Holy hot dogs. So she gave me all these little steampunky things. So
There's Rosie.
got some gears here.
35, Jennifer. I don't know how she can hear me loud enough.
Jennifer, they're 35. 35. 35. She gave me some more steampunky stuff. And dagnabbit,
Rosie. Spent the week here to get there.
I left your necklace from Rosie on my table. I'll bring it to you tomorrow when I come over.
Necklace from Rosie?
Yes?
She got me a necklace?
She gave me a necklace for you. She says this goes to Lisa.
Aw. Thank you. Downstairs. She can't be there. Where the hell is she? Just made my way downstairs. Where is she?
I don't know. Oh,
What are you doing climbing stairs?
Not supposed to be.
You had one job.
Yep. I had one job and then I was given 15 more.
Easy.
I got a lot of these little paper circles that I won't fly all over Lisa's room.
Hotel and wheelchair. Well, why are you on the second floor of a hotel?
And then Kendra always sends me
Oh, here's someone else.
sweets. Always.
They're right over there. That's peppermint.
But sending these down the south means they get melted and malformed, but that's okay. And I'm sure this is something that's going to be tasty.
Ding dong. Really, Rosie? Ding dong.
I'm the ding dong.
Well, Rosie, I was going to go visit you in the hospital, but somebody was a little out of it, and then you had surgery, so, and then you left. Stayed till Saturday and you left.
I don't do hospitals.
I don't do hospitals.
I don't do hospitals.
The only time you'll ever get me to go to a hospital, obviously, is my mother's father, but it's just baby that goes for.
After 3 years of caretaking?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like my mom and dad. Or Gabe. Gabe in the hospital.
I don't anymore. I don't go. That purple hat. And
Unless
another.
you're staying at a hotel. I'm thinking, truck stop hotel.
Yay. Come on. Focus on me.
That's cute.
This is
Julie's bracelet?
No, this one is a Tory Jones leatherwork bracelet, and it's all purples.
I didn't get mine.
This
your box to my house and didn't even send my box. What's up with that?
And this is my Get Swamp bracelet, which is in greens, primarily.
Kendra makes such pretty jewelry.
This is my Tuli's bracelet, which is part purple and part blue. Blue for you.
Purple for Kendra.
And purple for Kendra.
That's cool. Can I see that?
And it says Tuli's in a pot.
Sorry.
It's my size.
No, I wasn't going to put it on. I just want to see it.
That's perfect. I threw it right to you. So Kendra was selling the bracelets, and you could get the ones from Robbie, or the Get Swamped one, or you could get the Tuli's in the pod one, or you could get one made with whatever you wanted on it, and I got mine. So I got 3 bracelets.
That's so cool. Here, ready, guys?
I got 3 bracelets now that I can wear.
Oh, that's cool.
And
blah, blah, blah. She's going to give me a blah, blah, blah. Rosie. Rosie.
Yeah, I can't hardly see. I can see like 2 lines of chat at a time on the phone.
Oh, you read it.
Tina Lee, I love the stickers that Kendra sends me too.
That's pretty. I was lit that shit Betty because I was kicked in myself. Yo, lit apparently wasn't the word, Miss Backshit. Hello.
I will.
Let's just say we saw the best and the worst of Rosie, and I didn't even see her.
I will say one thing. After I got her to the ER, within 30 minutes, she was feeling nothing. That's all I can say. Nothing. Look how tiny this is. Look at this little tower. Isn't it cute?
Can't see it. Oh, there.
Remember, you're delayed on what you can see on the computer and what you can hear me say. Isn't that adorable?
Screaming.
No, not in the ER. Within 30 minutes of being in the ER, you weren't saying anything. They had you borderline drooling. You felt nothing. They kept trying to wake you up, and you were like, "What?" And they said, "Oh, we're just making sure you're going to wake up." And you go, and go back to sleep.
So when they knocked her out, was it like?
I wasn't in there. So when they actually let me go back in there, she was just out. Not out of it. She was out. And I just looked at the nurse and she said, "We wanted to make sure she's comfortable." I said, "Comfortable? She's unconscious." And she said, "It's best for her that way. She won't feel anything and she won't hurt herself."
Did you say I'm not complaining?
Said she's so quiet.
So Rosie, is your trip back like better than the way here?
You were seeing things under your eyelids?
You're seeing and hearing things, seriously.
In your eyelids, maybe, because your eyes were closed, baby.
I patted my freaking bed, dude. They patted our bed?
At the hospital. Not at the ER, at the hospital. They put padding along each side of her bed because she can't.
Really? Rosie's not a good patient.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful.
That is pretty. Isn't that pretty?
Well, I paid for it.
I remember it was on there. I showed it. I was like, oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Oh.
I was freaking. Yeah, I heard all about it.
We sent our representative up there to check on you and to take you your phone that I charged, so you could call your husband.
Yeah, that was it. I call up just to see if she's at that hospital because we weren't sure where she was transferred to from the ER. Because they could have transferred it to 2 or 3 different hospitals. So I call up to make sure she's there. And they transfer me to the nurse's station. So I get to the nurse's station, her nurse gets on the phone, and it was a male nurse. And he's like, who am I speaking with? And I said, Lisa. He goes, hold on, the case manager wants to talk to you. I'm like, me? I'm like, okay. So I was saying, she started asking me a bunch of questions, and I said, you need to talk to David. And then she had no numbers, no nothing. And then Rosie didn't have her phone. I said, do me a favor. I said, is she awake? And she said, yes, Rosie's awake. I said, you need to go in there and tell her Robbie's on his way there. He'll be on the way while with her phone.
Because the ER failed.
Yeah.
When I took her into the ER, first things first, I told them to get a gurney. They had a woman out there with a broke leg, with a compound fracture, to get the gurney out there and get her out of the back of the Tahoe so they could treat her. They get around to doing that, get her out of the Tahoe, get her in a room, and then I sat up front with the little admissions dude and gave him hi Marcia. I gave him David's name and phone number, her mother's name and phone number, my name and phone number, and then Robbie turned around and gave him his name and phone number. So they had 2 local contacts, her husband and her mom, who was on the way down. When they moved her to the hospital, that information did not get transferred with her. So they contacted no one.
Yeah, so I guess I was the first person to call.
Yeah, because
kind of like, help!
because because I was under the impression they had called David.
Yeah. And nobody knew anything, so I called to make sure that's where she was transferred to, because Robbie was going to head that way. And so I ended up talking to the charge nurse. It was actually supposedly I don't know if it ended up still being, but the discharge nurse. And they were talking that they needed to set up, if any type of PT if she needed it or whatever. I'm like, oh, I don't know. You got to talk to David. So I ended up calling David, giving David the hospital number, the room number, and the number to the charge nurse. So, and yeah, it was.
The ER failed.
I had one nurse the first 2 days that was such a bitch. Was she the one sitting outside your door, Rosie?
They had someone sitting from what Robbie said, that they had a nurse sitting, or her mom actually, they had a nurse sitting right outside her door. Robbie said she might have been singing.
Rosie was off the chain.
Well, after they pumped her up with pain meds, she weren't feeling no pain,
Yeah.
so she was happy as can be.
Yeah.
And she's like, woohoo,
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm seeing crystal parts. This makes me sad.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting.
Oh, she did the toilet paper.
Pieces broke off. And I know what this is. It's yellow.
Yeah, it was interesting, for sure. That comment. Oh, it's a yellow. Okay, I know that.
It's okay. I'm going to get all the little pieces and I'm going to take them home and put them in my jar of crumbs.
I can't wait to hear Rosie's version of the whole trip.
Oh, man. They must have dropped this box.
Oh, other than that.
But I actually have a skull, a clear skull jar, and all this kind of stuff goes in it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's inevitable with things like that. But if it's not noticeable.
Well, I can't see where it probably came off of this side of it. It probably came off this back side.
That is. Oh my God.
And it really is that. Actually, it's a little bit darker on here. Why isn't it on there yet? Where'd it go?
There. That might be a little late. I got it here.
Yeah, because it's.
You say, oh, that thing's in the way. That big ass amethyst is in the way.
Yeah, it's actually darker there than what it is on here too.
Really?
Okay, what's in the way is this thing I decided to acquire. He's got eye holes. I'm going to put spheres in here, I think.
Oh, it does look like a, what did you say Robert called it?
A praying mantis.
Yeah.
That's a praying mantis head. Yes, this came from Kendra. This is a piece I got from Kendra. And so it came through the mail to Lisa's house because she knew I was going to be here. But that's not bad for a piece that went through U.S. mail.
It does, right, Jennifer? Sour gummy carrots?
Yes, that's these things that Kendra sent me.
Oh, wow.
We can try them.
They're sleeping, but they might enjoy that.
I'm not really big on sour candy, but yeah. I mean, it's a pretty. It is. That's sulfur, isn't it? Something like that. But I didn't have one, so I had to have it. And it looks good with purple stuff too.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oops, I didn't want to try. How do I make that not do that?
What?
Okay, never mind. I took it off. Yes, I knew that Rosie broke her tibia and her fibia. That is what I took her to the ER for. It wasn't until she complained after they fixed that and they took her. Yes, Marcia, that is the sulfur that you bought for me. It wasn't until they fixed her leg and
Jesus. What?
yes, okay, she was flat of her back on the ground after she broke her leg. Her adrenaline was through the roof. And she says, I need a hug. And Z stands over her with his hair hanging, and the sun is behind him. And she thought she was seeing Jesus. I wasn't going to tell you stories, Rosie, that part of it. But yes, she thought she was on her way, that she done saw her Jesus. Her husband, I called her husband. He wants to talk to his wife, understandably. He says, honey, how are you? She says, I'm fine. She's laying on the ground with a broke leg. But when I took her to the ER, I took her for her leg, for her broke leg, her tibia and fibia. And then after they did her surgery, then they did the x-ray and said, oh, by the way, oops, she broke her knee too. I'm going to wrap this gently so that I can try not to make any more pieces fall off. I need to look at some of the stuff I have from Lisa now.
All right, what do you want? Stuff that's right here?
We can start there. Yeah. Because, in case someone watches this and they want to know where to get cool crystals and stuff, seeing the kind of quality stuff you provide would be useful.
You want me to bring it over to you? You want me to hand it over? Is it too much of a stress?
She wrapped this, I've got 15 miles of this foo-foo paper stuff. I called it the bougie toilet paper.
Bougie?
I did. I said, you wrap your stuff in bougie toilet paper? She says, it's not toilet paper.
Let's see what it is. Now, do you want me to do that or? All right. That's the pink amethyst.
Look at that. Look at that pink amethyst. Isn't it pretty? This is from Lisa of Two Leaves in a Pod. And I am pretty sure, well, actually, I am seeing the sparkles on there.
Oh, it's full of them.
The camera is picking up a lot of those sparkles. It is super duper sparkly. That's a Lisa thing. And I might have a problem with amethyst. I don't know. That's my egg. And that is a light purple egg. And it goes in, it's almost gray right here.
Mm-hmm.
Camera's not picking it up as well, but he's got multicolors and he's got some flash going on here that I can see. It almost is like that selenite flash, but it's not selenite. Look at that. That is like a little city that has been tore up. Buildings have fallen over. These tall buildings fell over, but some of them still stand.
Put that in the alien.
Put that by the alien, huh? What?
It fits, doesn't it?
It hits right in his eyeball. That would be cool if I had a couple of those.
Right?
That fit. Of course you do, Lisa. Lisa, I got a couple more of those. Pretty smoky. Got points coming out here. Points coming out. This goes all the way across. Got points coming out here. Points going in every which way. That one I think might get displayed that way. He's pointing in all the directions.
It's the populite with clear quartz.
Populite and clear quartz. Trying to get it. Might be my light that's. Hold on, let me turn my light off for a second. Looks better sitting at the table.
Yes, she is, Stacy.
What am I doing? Yes, I am. I am actually at Lisa's house. It's Lisa in the background. I am in Lisa's garage at this moment because I had to come over here to get stuff.
Yes,
Now I got to sit down for a minute because my back is a smoking free form. Isn't that pretty? See the flash on it. Even the bottoms of them are nice and pretty. That's going to be very, very pretty. I don't have all of my smokies are points. Have the points on them, the clusters and stuff.
There's your little light.
You thought we were all outside your door shit talking you? No. I trust you that I did not go to the hospital. Can you reach a little bit further?
Oh.
Got it.
I know.
No.
Sorry, Rosie.
Sunday night, nobody was there because they had you drooling, just almost drooling.
They said they were going to have her knocked out till surgery, pretty much. So
Monday, Robbie went there after market on Monday, and you were in and out.
Talking a mile a minute.
But he had to tell you over 3 times. He had to tell you multiple times that he brought you the phone and you needed to call your husband. So you were still spaced. They had you on cloud 9. Then Tuesday, your mom came in.
Yeah, she was supposed to have surgery.
And you were supposed to have surgery, and your mom went straight to the hospital before she came to the Airbnb. Okay, I got to get up for that.
All right.
One of us has got to get up. That ain't going to work.
There you go.
Is there any more over there?
Yeah.
Give me pretties. Give me pretties. Give me pretties.
All right, this may not, unless you take it exactly how. Watch the wings that could easily fall off. I think Lily's here. And here, one more.
Oh,
Easy.
My big boy.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Put it closer.
He's in
the table.
He's in the table. A couple inches here and a couple inches there. Trust me.
Okay.
So I'm going to move this stuff so I can. I'm playing around with Lisa's crystals or resin stuff so that I can look at that alien. He's got labradorite eyes.
Labrador, and I think Tori needs this one too. Hey, Holly.
You sure that's not mine?
No.
I can try. I am live, so anything you say will be heard.
How was the ride?
It's good.
Yeah, you have fun?
Yeah.
Look at this pretty.
Me and mom remember out so late.
Uh-huh.
I'm on live, and you can be heard. There's an opening here.
Hi.
So a light will come all the way through this one. And it's so pretty because it's purple and it's mine. It's pretty because it's purple and it's mine. And a purple flame because I need it.
Oh.
This one is a pretty. That's been sitting here waiting for me for quite some time.
Everybody loves that when they see that. I kind of flash through it. Everybody's like, oh my God, I want one. Just want to clean a little bit. Moss agate.
Isn't that beautiful? Hate is such a strong word, Rosie. There are very few people that I actually hate. Some kind of swamp donkey I hate. If you're not a swamp donkey, I don't hate you.
You get a chair. You know?
And, oh, my big one, for those that did not pre-order, look at this.
Nobody's out.
Look at this.
Oh, really?
What Marcia say? Wait a minute, I missed more.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter drove over from the Airbnb to Lisa's house, which we've not done before. Yes, Marcia.
Oh, she's a boy over there. Avoid going to those neighborhoods. Just stay on the road.
Yeah.
Or it has kind of zigzagging to those neighborhoods.
Oh,
So-
really?
Just late at night.
Why?
Those of you who did not pre-order
Really?
these skulls, you missed out because this thing is freaking huge. Absolutely huge. I'm going to try to find a small sphere to put in here.
Oh, okay.
But look at those
No, wait a
teeth.
minute. You guys, I knew you guys ate. There's pork on the, really?
We got stuff
This is beautiful.
to,
Really? Cool.
That's my garnet head. I still like these. Robbie's alien that he has, I think his alien head is fluorite, Isn't-
Right.
but his eyeballs are the big skull that
Would you bring?
Robbie had last night. The eyes are
Oh,
not dragon's blood.
this will move.
yeah.
What are the eyes in the one that Robbie has? Gambaba or something like that. Yeah. But this is the one that we pre-ordered that Lisa had. The one Robbie has is bigger than this. This is closer to a baseball size.
Right. To the,
Who made what?
to my what?
You said who made that?
To my what?
Tina Lee said who made that, and that's what I'm trying to figure out what that is. Yeah, Robbie's is fluorite and it has Gambaba eyes. This one is a dream amethyst and it has labradorite eyes. And I actually got a bigger dream amethyst skull from Robbie that's an alien that does not have any stones in his eyes. But these aren't made, these are carved out of the stones.
Mhm.
And Lisa was able to pre-order these, this one and this one.
And it's a lot bigger
And this one we thought was closer to
than that size.
this size.
So Tori got a deal.
We thought it was going to be a skull about like this.
Yeah.
This
about that,
size.
Yeah.
And we get the thing and it's like this. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, huge.
Yeah. I was like,
It's-
oh my God.
He's
So they took a picture.
7.5, 8 inches from this side to this side. Is 7.5 to 8 inches. Something like that.
Yeah, they took a picture of the alien skull and that skull together and showed it to me. I was like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, hold
Yeah,
on.
they did one of these
How big is
things.
that thing?
They,
Because when they showed me the picture, and then I was just telling everybody to pick them out, they were lined up, so it looked like they were all the size of, that's that.
Yeah, and they weren't together.
Yeah,
They did all of these skulls together in one picture and all of these in the other, so there was no size comparison.
right.
And I honestly thought, well, just knock him off his block. I really thought this whole skull was going to be only this long.
Yeah, it was like Tori.
And I thought it was going to be about this tall. And I get this. All of this. And big old nose hole in here. I might have to get some kind of little gold ring and put in here. Give him a gold ring. But I like him. He's pretty. I do like my bird, though. I have another bird, another one with wings. Yeah, your brain was kind of out there, Rosie. That's all I got to say. And I know after I took you to the hospital, to the ER, they had you out of it on purpose. They wanted you feeling nothing. And that's what they promised they were going to do, is have you feeling absolutely nothing. And I'm just going to sit here and keep moving stuff. So all the pretties show. He should fit right in there. Hi, Lisa. You have a good night. You want one of what, Sue? One of these? No, see, she was in the back of the Tahoe on a backboard, and I went in and told them they needed to get a gurney because there was a lady in the back of my Tahoe with a compound fracture and they needed to get her out. And the nurse came out to check on her because they didn't think I knew what a compound fracture. They're like, how do you know it's a compound fracture? And I explained what it looked like and how her foot moved separate from the rest of her leg. And the nurse still had to come out and inspect it and do an evaluation to decide if it was a compound fracture. As if I'm stupid. So then they determined it was a compound fracture, and they had my daughter drive around to the back where the ambulance bay is. Good night, Lisa. And yeah, the bone had punctured the skin and was bleeding. And so my daughter drove around to the ambulance bay, and then they put her on a gurney. And because she came in through the ambulance bay, they took her straight to a room. And this was weird because it was an ER that was not attached to a hospital. It was an independent ER that would dispatch to multiple hospitals. I don't think Rosie really felt it because when she fell, she yelled out, "I think I broke my leg." And I walked around and I looked down, and from standing up without bending over, I could see. I went, "Well, yes, you did break your leg." And she goes, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm like, "Nope, I am not. You broke your leg." And she tried to move it, so I bent down and grabbed her calf and grabbed her foot and straightened her leg out and asked Z to go run and get me something to make a splint. And at that time, Ollie was calling Lily to tell Lily to bring the Tahoe back because Lily wasn't feeling well, so she was sitting in the Tahoe up by the office. And so Ollie called Mom and said, "Mom, bring the Tahoe. Rosie fell and broke her leg." We're at the Black and White Lemurs. And we had been there before, so Lily knew where things were. So she brought the Tahoe around, and I was splinting Rosie's leg at that point. I called David and let him talk to Rosie. David being Rosie's husband, and when he asked Rosie how she was doing, she said she was just fine. I think he knew at that time that she was not just fine. She was laying on the ground with a broke leg, telling him that she was fine. And then Z, myself, my daughter Lily, and my grandson Oliver lifted Rosie while she was on the backboard, lifted her up, and hoisted her into my Tahoe. And I say it that way because my Tahoe is not close to the ground. So we didn't have to just lift, we had to lift and raise. And put the wheels in first, and then we were able to get her all the way in the Tahoe and angled her where we could close the door without slamming her legs in the door. And then Oliver jumped in the back seat next to Rosie and did his best to comfort Rosie all the way to the ER. My daughter drove like a bat out of hell, going 90 miles an hour with the flashers flashing and the horn blowing all the way to the ER. And yeah, we got her there. And now she has a story to tell about being the first person to break her leg, get swamped, and being the first human on the backboard he uses for his alligators. And she had to do a 3-point break.
You forgot your citrine.
Tibia, fibia, and knee. Oh, I didn't forget it. I just wasn't going over there and grabbing it without you being right there. I know. I got my other box. I got to get my box. I'm going to sit you guys looking at pretties. Let me see. I'm going to give you him to look at. Yeah, Rosie might have been trying to hug Oliver when Oliver wasn't prepared to be hugged, because Oliver was sitting in a car in the seat, strapped in the seatbelt, and Rosie kind of dragged him sideways to hug him. Might have pulled his hair a bit.
Might have?
Pulled his hair a few times.
It's just difficult.
There, give you guys some pretties to look at while I get up and grab my little citrine.
Oh, you're gonna grab this one? Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't gotta get my box too.
So the box I can actually roll over to you.
Roll my box over here.
Actually, that's too, I think.
Oh, that's my daughter moving stuff. But we all survived it. Rosie's mom showed up. I contacted the Airbnb people while she was on the road.
Don't bump the table.
And said,
okay?
Okay.
Because when you get this home, you want it on a solid surface.
Oh, he'll be on a solid surface in the corner.
This kind of goes down a little bit.
Oh, no, he needs more than...
Yeah. See?
He needs more than this flimsy thing. I think I'm going to have to make him a wood to fit in.
So, I feel safer if you kind of... Yeah.
And he's leaning on a skull. A big skull.
Okay.
It fit. The pieces fit together and it stops it from warbling. So after I had to get this, because I got him and he needs a companion. They can't see you. I angled it. They can't see you. I wouldn't do that to you. If anything, they can see you they can see there's a body moving around back there. But look at this citrine. I bought it on layaway. I made notes, but this is like the piece that sticks out. Your fan is catching the desk. It's trying to turn and it can't turn his head because you got him on the desk. I didn't realize he had these little pieces sticking up.
Pins?
He's got pins. He's got one going this way and one going that way. Oh, well, that didn't work either. But isn't he pretty?
But you can actually put that citrine in this box.
Okay, I will do that. I will lay him down in a box until we load him up tomorrow night or whatever, Monday.
That would not have been fun.
Yes, I have a few good sized pieces. I might have bought more than what'll fit on top of my cabinet that I plan to put them on. So my
Right in already?
other piece that I normally don't put stuff on, I might. This citrine I got from Lisa. This guy back here, this alien looking or praying mantis looking dude, I got from Robbie. He's been sitting in his floor, and I got this one from Lisa.
Well, they're gonna follow you. But it's really rare that you pull over a golf cart unless you're really going to mess up.
And then, I still think this is
They do give you
a big win. Lisa is supposed to be rolling a cart of pretties over here for me. You're not taking my car.
Where you going?
She's going back home. It's going to take her 30 more minutes to get back over there.
Oh, okay.
And because we want to get the rest of the stuff packed up and ready to go.
We're gonna pack our stuff up.
I gotta figure out times for gas station opening because we think
So you need a way to put all that stuff in the room?
we put it behind the couch for now. Just like right
Okay.
because it's a tub.
Is it covered? You want to cover it?
The cat will get it.
It's got food and stuff in
Like
it.
closed
So maybe
The cat's gonna get in there and start snacking.
it's just like it's closed containers. Like
Oh, it's closed. It has a lid on it.
there's the cereal boxes she could get in,
Oh,
but is she gonna eat cereal?
no, she won't go that far. I'm just saying it might have caviar on it because she laid right on top there.
It has a lid on it.
Okay, it'll give it'll give an adventure to my cat.
Okay.
Got to go to bed. Yeah, because you got another full day of travel tomorrow. See how far you can get. And when Rosie gets home, she's going to open your box and do a live.
Okay.
But Lisa's going to roll my other stuff over here, and I'm going to show it because when I pick up stuff from Lisa, what happens is I never do an opening. I never do an unboxing because I just picked it up and took it home. But I do this for other people, and I don't get to do it for Lisa.
Here, wait, let me grab that. Okay.
Oh, it's the wheel.
And that's the other back. I gotta look through it anyway.
I got it.
You got it?
I just had to turn a wheel.
Right.
I never get to do these for Lisa because. And so I'm going to unwrap because I pick up stuff and I take it home and I wind up start putting it away and stuff. And so I don't do a real unboxing for Lisa stuff. And I should.
So I have every key I own with me.
To figure out which key goes to it.
Yeah.
Time to have a good bolt cutter too.
That I don't have. I have
A good
loppers.
your face roller and a selenite wand because you can never have too much selenite to recharge crystals with.
Right.
And you guys are going to keep getting a picture of this while I am wrapping and unwrapping stuff because Lisa took such care in wrapping these. I'm going to make sure they're all rewrapped so they all make it home safely.
There's still some stuff that is slowly over here.
You sure it wasn't my stuff to begin with that you forgot to give me?
No,
You sure?
no, I'm positive.
Good
I
God.
kept all your stuff in a certain spot.
You know, I'm just trying to
You
get more
almost got that purple fluorite because it was real close. That's MG's.
Oh, you could give me MZ's purple fluorite. I won't complain. MZ might complain, but I won't complain. Rosie, you guys be safe getting home. Tell Mom I said hi and good night. And be safe driving. Oh, MZ's in the room, so I better hush about stealing her stuff.
What'd you say?
She's like, no. Look at this pretty. Because Lisa has to bring out the free forms because Lisa knows my weakness. Free forms, flames, spheres, purple. Yeah.
Yeah, I see things and I just, oh, that's story.
Fluorite.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
MG. Oh,
But isn't that pretty? I am going to rewrap as I go because, whoa, let me show you guys in the floor. Myself out of the studio.
You're still in there, but you're a black sheep.
Not anymore. It should be back. I kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you're back.
Let's not talk about me dropping my phone twice. Put the cord in his teeth or something. I don't know. There. I put the cord in his teeth. I just want to wrap this stuff back up as I go so I can have it packed and ready to load when we load the vehicle, either Sunday night or Monday morning, because we changed our plans. We were originally going home on Sunday. However, the opportunity arose where we could go take Lisa down to Daytona to be able to get her stuff out of storage.
Finally.
And bring it home, which is what she wanted to be able to do last time I was down and it didn't happen. So now she can. So we're basically going to get her stuff from storage, find a way to cram it into her living room. While we sleep in the bed Sunday night, then we will evacuate our stuff early Monday morning and move her stuff from the living room into the spare bedroom, leaving her a place to sit where she can take her time going through everything.
Oh my God.
But the big thing is having her stuff at home.
Yeah.
So when Christmas rolls around, she will have the things that she talked about wanting to be able to put out. She will be able to put those things out, which for me, that was one of the things that was important, was that she didn't have some of those emotional things you have emotional connections to, you know, mom's stuff, stuff like that.
Mom stuff there.
And I'm changed where how I had my phone plugged in so I could loop the cord and stop him from falling over. See if this works better. No. I need to put this piece of.
Now this set of keys should actually have this key to the lock.
So look at that amethyst. I'm sure I have something that this will sit right in and make it like a vase. And yeah, Marcia, it is finally. Lisa's been wanting to get that stuff, and they were supposed to go. They were supposed to go before I got down last time, and stuff happened, work, you know. Imagine Gabe just has to work instead of going to Daytona. And so it didn't happen, and I said, well, I'll take you, and then stuff happened, and I didn't get to take her. And then she told me that she had the opportunity came back and said, knock, 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 let's go to Daytona. And I said, yeah, let's go.
Feel like stay an extra day?
Look at that malachite.
It's fair. Look at that.
And she, yeah, well, you said, let's go to Daytona. There's the beach.
Yeah, we can go by the beach.
Beach, Buc-ee's, good food.
Mm-hmm.
And we can get all my stuff.
I just do that.
But actually, it wasn't the beach and Buc-ee's that got it. When I said, Lisa's going to clear out of storage, my daughter's next reaction was, I told her I would help her get all her stuff. Marcia, I do, but this is, I didn't think about it. I actually have a tripod in the Tahoe. I should have brought it out.
I
have one that I could have brought out and set up right here, but that's okay because I'm going through the box. I'm getting there. And this is from the wilds of Madagascar. Oh, look at that. Did you see that spot right there? Look at the red right there.
That's the black opal.
You see that red spot right there?
Uh-huh.
Can you see it red?
Uh-huh.
I see it red. I think that one over there is frozen or something.
It's okay.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'm going to try and find
Beautiful.
stand for you.
I think I have now 2 black opal spheres because I think I actually got one from Robbie.
And
And then I turned around and got one for you, but that's okay. Black opal might wind up being alien eyes or something. I don't know.
where's my claw? I haven't.
Don't worry about it, Lisa. Unless you need it for you, don't worry about it for me because I've got him set up now that I can reach. I can do the reach around. Look at this one.
Why would my? I'm just trying to figure out why my claw would be right there.
Lisa, but look, it's pretty.
Ah, moonstone.
It's got gold lines in it. Yeah, I'm sorry I dropped you on your head a couple times, Marcia. It shouldn't happen again the way I have it now. It was my charger cable. Because it's an L-shaped charger cable and it was facing down and so it was pushing my phone over. So I flipped it around so it faces up. So I should not drop you on your head again. Apologies. Got a few little things. I'll wait and do those. Oh, this is when I got Lisa's wood. Okay,
Got my wood.
Lisa's wood.
Oh my god, this looks so bare right now.
Over here's not bare.
It is over here.
I got stuff. Oh my God, I still got big things over here still. Oh, look at this one. I tried to give Lisa one, and actually I don't have one of Robbie's crates. They did not give me one of Robbie's crates. They gave me one of his baskets. Oh.
Ah, there it is.
Sorry, I'm a little bit excited. Look at that. Oh my gosh, he's beautiful.
The Eupolite stuff.
I got a Uper skull. I do not have a black light.
I just ordered 2 of them.
And I have a Uper skull. I have a Uper skull. I have a Uper
There's
skull,
more,
and I'm
by
going
the
to poke
way.
him in the eye. You
There's
got
more Eupolite skulls.
you got more of these?
There's more. I
He's,
don't have them here, but
see, he's got lines in his head. He is cool. I'm gonna have to make him a hat. I'm gonna have to make this dude a hat. I don't know what kind of hat yet. I'll make him a little pirate hat.
there you go.
Your crate at Robbie's? That's Marcia, you have more than a crate.
Oh, she got more than a crate.
Oh yeah, I gotta put him back. I gotta wrap his butt up. As pretty as he is, I want to leave him out, but I should not leave him out because I'm taking home a few skulls this time between you and Robbie. And I don't know when I started collecting skulls. I absolutely have never been like, I'm going to collect skulls. And then I noticed I have a lot of flipping skulls.
So you just ordered another one.
Oh, this is pretty. And it's not showing that flashy sheen on the camera. It's catching some of it. You can see it down here. That's actually not just the light, that is the flash of this heavy hunk. Yeah, Marcia, he puts yours and mine in the same location. You get one side, I get the other. Because he brings it to you almost as frequently as I get there to pick it up. So yeah, what is this one?
Feldspar.
Besides beautiful,
That's Feldspar.
he's got sheen. And see, that's what happens is I look at them and they flash me, and then I have to bring it home because it flashed me, and that's kind of personal and intimate. If you flash me, you'd go home with me. Look at that. I got a pie. I got a blue pie.
I really hope I don't have to go to court with this asshole, bro.
Oh, you're cutting up some green adventuring slabs.
Good.
Flutter. Be safe. What is my pie piece? This is lapis, isn't it? There's only two stones I know that are this blue.
That's lapis.
Lapis and sodalite are the only two that I know that are that blue.
That's lapis, and I think I still have another one though. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Lisa has more of that lapis too, and I'm going to tell you that's a sizable chunk. That's
I only have one left.
look at this. She has a piece left. This is not the piece she has left. This is my piece, but it's beautiful. So if you're interested in a big chunk of lapis, let Lisa know that she has it.
I only have one left. Those are $15.
She has a $15 chunk of lapis left. If someone is in love, lapis was my mother's favorite stone. Although aquamarine was her birthstone, lapis was just one of her favorite stones. Look at this.
Bunch of poops.
Look at this.
Your lapis egg.
Lisa gets pretty lapis.
Well, this is
I'm serious. My lapis, my most beautiful lapis pieces have come from you.
really?
Yeah. Like this egg, the way the bands in it, the way it's banded, you picked this one well. This would have been a piece my mother would have picked.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I picked my lapis. And the piece of blue pie, my mother would have just, yeah. Lisa's trying to get, because Lisa's trying to get me to get citrine as if I don't have enough.
Now these big pieces you
With my citrine peens sitting over here looking at me.
You need something to go with it. You need like an orange section. I have two citrine pieces. That's it.
And you guys missed out if you did not get one of these little labradites from Lisa.
Do I have? No, I sold the last one.
You sold the last one.
Francis took it.
You missed out big time if you did not get one of these labs from her.
Look at that.
He's just flashing everything in there.
Those freeforms, those smaller ones, they are flashing that you don't even have to move the damn thing.
I'm seeing the yellows and the teal blue, and I'm seeing a greenish color. Just all kinds of colors in there. I see, like the way I'm holding it now, what I can see from my perspective is I see some gold, a light, between an aquamarine and a teal blue. It's a light color. It's right there. And then above it, I see a darker blue. Below it, I see a darker blue. Over here, it has like a pinkish color, which is different. That one I've only seen on my purple labradite. I've never seen it on the ones with the blues, and I see it's very orange up here. But this guy has color. And you know, the back sides don't, sometimes on the back, like you can get the flash on them. You can see the color in them. Oh, look at that gold. This one has a gold butt.
Gold butt.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh yeah,
He's got a gold butt.
that's flashing all kinds of colors.
Yeah. I usually try to not buy any Labradorite because I have so much of it, but I have more amethyst than I have Labradorite, so I gave myself a pass and bought it anyway.
I got an amethyst egg right here. Well, that's what I have, and it's got rainbow in it. I just thought you wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa gets good Labradorite. Oh, I mean, Sue, don't look.
It's okay, it's yours. I'm not selling it. Yeah, look at that. You see all that sparkle on that one?
Hi, Diana. I'm showing off the things I've gotten.
Hey, Diana.
I'm safe. I put away all my balls already.
You have 18 people. You have 17 now.
Sorry, Sue, but this one's mine. Isn't that beautiful? It's funny, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to get that because I have that stone already or whatever. And then I see a certain piece and I'm like, oh, I have to have that one though. Because that one is different from what I have. So I have to have that one. And then Lisa takes my money and gives it to me. Because that's the way it works. That's the way we roll. I say, I have to have it, Lisa. And she says, okay, give me money. Take it home. If you guys didn't get those earrings yet, you should, because these are gorgeous.
What's earring? Oh.
It's got purple. Throw it on the floor. It has pink. It has a light, that aqua turquoise color here. It's got purple. It's got gold. And it's in different shades. And so if you did not, I know Lisa has a few more of these. So if you did not get a pair of earrings and you want earrings, these are beautiful. And these are sterling, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are sterling. So those of us who can't wear anything but sterling, there you go. And those are so pretty.
Pink dahlia turquoise.
Pink dahlia turquoise. And Lisa has several pair of different shapes.
Mm-hmm. Where are they?
Oh, you moved stuff since I saw them last because they were right behind me and you moved them.
Hey, right here.
You have how many pairs you got?
There's 5.
Lisa has 5 more pair. If anyone is interested in them, she has these.
They're
which are more blues and golds.
they're $50 each.
How much?
50. You guys got it with a steal.
Yeah, these are now $50 a pair.
Yeah.
That's actually down from what they're marked.
Yep. We found out they were a little more than what we sold them for the first time we got them. I say we because I wasn't by myself.
Yeah,
But they're pretty.
they're very pretty.
I can't tell you how many people came and looked and saw them in the market.
Those went somewhere. You're not going home with me. I already have a pair. Thank you. You're pretty, but look at those little squares. So if you were thinking about getting them, she only has 5 pair left. And remember, Lisa sells at markets too. So if she takes these to market and they sell, and then you decide you want a pair, it's going to be too late. Don't be late. Get them. Here's another triangle pair. These are cute. These almost look like the shape of a candy corn, and like it has that banding right there, but it's all those pretty colors. Those are cute.
Cool.
I like those.
Yeah. I saw them like, are these turquoise? What is it? It's a pink dahlia turquoise and it's from India.
Pink dahlia turquoise out of India. And Diane, is that the ones you said you liked? Send her $5 now, $5 next Friday. Hi, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Always good to see you. I'll put them back in your box the way they go, Lisa,
Okay, thank you.
since I flung them around. Oh, the round ones. Diana likes those round ones.
Yeah, there's only one pair of them.
There's only one pair of them little round ones, Diana. You're not re-piercing your ears. Okay, fine, Phil. Stacy likes the oval ones.
Yeah, the oval ones are pretty. Those I like better. I just like the shape better for me.
And I know it's just a dream amethyst tower. But this one's pretty because it's mine. This one is special. It's mine's. And even though I have something, I'll see something and I'll be like, it's telling me it needs to be home with me, so I'll take it home. Lisa and Robbie. And Z is horrible. Tori, did I show you this yet? And
Well,
he'll bring something. Today I was there. Oliver was finally getting his tour, right? I am on my way out. He goes, Tori, have you seen this? And brings me on a stand a piece of fuchsite.
Oh shit! Really? Oh wait, I wanted one of those.
Did you tell Robbie?
No.
I have one of those.
Do you?
His fuchsites. That's what's cool about this one is it looks blue, and you turn it, and you see the purples.
Oh, that's or blue or tourmaline.
That was one piece. I got 2 pieces because I'm going to try to figure it out because it's going to be like wings. I want to make something with it.
That's right. You got the ones that would make wings.
I got a pair of them. So I can
Oh my God, Diana, so do I.
put them on something
I
like
have 5 holes in one ear and 4 in the other.
I always have, and I haven't gotten my ears done in such a long. I haven't worn anything in my ears in such a long time. I'm gonna have to get them redone.
I could poke it through. I haven't either, but I got them through a little bit ago.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have anyone else doing mine. I probably am gonna go get mine properly pierced.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure most of mine are crooked as all get out. Because I was a teenager when I did them,
Right.
and I basically bought the self-piercing earrings.
Oh.
The ones that have like a sharp point to the end of them.
Right.
And I froze my ear and I crammed it through. Yeah, that's how I did it. Because I'm smart like that. Yeah, I got the long triangles on those. Mine are triangle, but they're long, elongated triangles. And I somehow wound up with some pretty little spermies in my, tadpoles. They're tadpoles. Nabbit, they're tadpoles.
I just threw them in there.
Lisa gave me some tadpoles.
Do you use these?
Me?
Yeah. No.
Not for spear sands, no. Because I only use clear ones. And I got me a magnet.
Is everything still in there?
MZ, are you still here?
Oh, I got more of those coming. A lot more of them.
Look at that. Do you know what it is?
Ruby's other side.
Oh, he can't show up there. I have to put him back there.
The kid woke up.
Yeah, I like this. It was going to look cute in my little ruby zoisite
I'm gonna
garden.
close this a little bit.
I have rubies. I have stuff
Get
that's.
loud.
It's going to get loud for a second. I have ruby. I have zoisite, and now I have ruby zoisite. And actually, I'm gonna find something else to put this in so I can leave the bag with Lisa because I hate taking all the little bags home and then I send them back to Lisa anyway. My first pair of holes in my head were done professionally. I was a kid. My aunt told me if I got my ears done, she'd take me for a banana split. So I got my ears done because I wanted a banana split. I actually wanted my ears done also, but she used bribery because I kept chickening out. I got a banana split. Some little pyrites. Sparklies. Haha, that's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to split this paper. Put this one in here. That one in there. Yeah, I unwrapped that one already. And that will allow me to take this one and use it for this. Because all of this is going to be safe in my Tahoe. Because we're obviously not shipping it, so it needs to be packed, but it doesn't have to be packed as secure as if she were shipping it. I would show the stuff I got from Robbie, except I just sat at the bed and breakfast and went through it all and packaged it all. And I am not unrolling 2 rolls of toilet paper to show it because when I grabbed it from Robbie's, I did not let Robbie pack it the way he normally would and realized I have to pack it before I take it home because I remembered what was in it and it was stuff that I wouldn't want broken. Okay, thank you. I will make sure my citrine goes in that and doesn't get banged around. And I understand why Lisa's don't bring that around. She doesn't want it to fall over. The stand that's on it probably should have.
The way it's shaped.
They didn't have the base of it. The base they used on this citrine is not the best base for this size and shape
Yeah, cause like
of citrine. He's kind of lopsided, and so they should have had a much bigger base for him to give him more stability, and they did not.
Okay.
So Lisa wants to make sure that don't let him get injured. And the Gabe is going to the store, I'm guessing.
Well, that's oh, that's that petrified wood.
My other wood.
Isn't that a cute little slab?
It is, and it's a decent sized slab. You know, it's just almost as thick as my finger is. He's pretty. And you know, everybody always says it. The camera never picks up how beautiful some of these things are. It picks up some stuff about it, but it really doesn't show the full beauty of these things.
Like this won't even show. Look how sparkly that is.
I can't see the sparklies. That light's in my face.
Oh, sorry.
This light is stopping me from seeing it.
Yeah.
But that's the one that was over there. So that's there. And you guys know what Lisa's bags of rocks are like, don't you? This one had my name in it. I just got a bunch of pieces from Robbie that are thin like this.
That's aquamarine.
Yeah. But I got, you know, some speckled pup.
Got papers blown
Howlite.
everywhere.
Howlite, the stone that gets used for making artificial all kinds of other stones. One of the things it gets used for a lot is turquoise. They'll dye it. It's another pretty tumble. Some red jasper.
Well,
There's a big one in here I'm getting to. Look at that beautiful amethyst. My brain hiccuped for a second. I think I'm gonna find a way to put that with my other one. And some of these are just beautiful. Oh, I dropped that one. And that one to me has a slight green tint to it.
that's part of the tumbles you got? Tumble bag?
Yeah. And this one has a slight green tint to it, like those ones we were looking at the other night that you have that have that slight green tint.
The Celestine?
This has that slight green tint to it. Yellow jasper. And it's pink. So rose quartz. Hematite. Getting better at knowing my stones. That looks like a carnelian. Yeah, I hiccuped on amethyst, which is weird because my brain usually doesn't. But like, you know, look at that baby. Isn't that beautiful?
You picked up on amethyst.
I did that time. I said, this is a nice piece of, and I just add the round earrings to Diana's box.
You're okay with a couple or 3 families. You're good, Diana. You got it. You got the price for them? You know how much it is?
Diana, you remember what price we told you they were? Yes,
Okay.
50.
What's the round one?
The round ones.
Got them.
Did she get a prize for having it right? I'll find something that Lisa has over there and I'll put it in your box.
Oh.
You know, stuff, Lisa. I can snag some of your stuff and put it in her box.
Yeah.
I'm just making myself at home at Lisa's house. No, I'm going to put a sticker on it and show you it's from me and put it in your box. God, what is it? Stop it.
Oh.
And every time I get to this point, it just falls out of my hand. I mean, yeah, they're tumbles, but you're not really supposed to tumble them around. This one's kind of cool because you can actually,
She meant that.
you can see through here. You can.
Totally Pradana.
I haven't seen her in a while.
She was in the other night.
I do have the dropsies. I love this stuff. Ooh, look at this. He flashes at me. I think I'm gonna set some of these flat ones like this. I think I'm gonna set this in a piece of leather and make a pendant out of it. I think it would look pretty. And I'm weird like that. I might have to put.
If you can,
Uh-huh.
to make sure I have all keys.
All the keys.
There's two sets. I can't remember if it's in my bag. There's two sets of a lot of keys inside. And what's cool is once that's done, I get out of storage, I throw all those fucking keys away.
Oh, you've kept all those keys because you didn't know which ones go to
I
what.
had no idea what goes to what, but now I know the only keys I need. So they're all going. Unless they belong to the lock, they're all going. Bye bye. Kendra collects keys. Maybe I'll send them to her.
You make stuff with them.
Huh?
You can make stuff with them.
Yeah. I could do like a resin keepsake and just throw all my keys throughout my life, whatever they were in this house. I don't, you know. Diana, where is your box? Diana. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go here. Because we're still waiting for her to laugh.
Does Phil have a box here?
Phil does have a box.
Oh, okay.
Or he's got a bag. What?
Okay.
Where is my bag? This kid did not arrive.
Hey, he's not a tumble.
Who's not a tumble?
This marble.
You got a marble in it? Is it a tiger eye? There you go. Surprise, surprise. Are you wanting to put something to fill up? With a note?
Of course.
Oh, it's already no. This is stuff.
I got a malachite too.
All right, Diana, your earrings are in your box. I need Beverly Pizarro's email address or something.
I can't do it like that. That is backwards for me. I have to use the correct hand or I can't show things. Thank you, Diana. Lisa wants to make sure that people that love those earrings get them.
Who else said they like that?
Stacy liked one of the pairs too. What, Sue, this? That's what I should hide, Sue? Oh no, that sphere malachite is in my box. That is going home with me. That is bought and paid for. No,
Done. They're beautiful.
Marcia said to put it in her box.
Really? If I find similar spheres like that, you guys want them. I'm specifically talking to Marcia and Sue because I can get them. As long as they still have them left, I can get them. They're gorgeous, total high quality. I mean, and that one, the one that you have there, that was $100.
Yes.
So I can get the same size. Meaning, yes, that one too. Of course, if I could talk you into it.
So yeah,
Are you talking to me?
yes. Yes, she wants.
Yes, that one too.
Yes, Sue's calling you a meanie. Yes, she wants the malachite sphere too. Also.
Are you sure? Because if I
Oh, wait, she might be talking to me because I said this one, and so I was teasing her about the rock, and so I put him back here.
I can't.
Oh, she can't spin right now.
Oh, okay.
So you can take a little time getting hers. I was teasing her. It's my fault.
Of course, if I can talk to you, so Marcia's not talking to me.
Marcia, who are you talking to? He's a flashy little mushroom.
Or Marcia, if you want me to get you a malachite sphere like that, just say yes, please, and I will. But only if it looks like that with the same kind of banding. I won't get it if not. But that one that Tori has, that's not the same size. Then it would be exactly in the same place.
Yeah, it has to have the nice banding on her. It's not worth it.
Yeah. But that sphere was $100. And you can get small. I know. I do not have something like 25. I'll try. It may not be that big though if they have it. Because malachite's expensive, and these are really good quality malachite. What did you
I just threw a rock all the way over there by you. It is a light colored.
Got it.
Yeah, I just throwing rocks at Lisa.
Yeah, moonstone.
This, I threw this at Lisa.
Brian's gonna have to give me some piece like that
chunk.
to put on display for story taking a bumblebee to train.
Huh?
Your bubble gum is a train. Sorry,
You said bumblebee, and I'm like, bumblebee.
Sorry, if I get that to you, I'll just for it. She doesn't want.
Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't be throwing stuff at Lisa. She's been good to me.
When is your dog at home yet?
Has she been gone 30 minutes? Pretty piece. because she said that was the thing she said when she figured out how long it was going to take. She's like, it's going to take me 30 minutes to get over there. And I'm like, yeah, because you can't take main roads.
Mhm.
And I said, and that's only if you go the speed limit, but you know you're not going the speed limit.
Really?
She doesn't drive the speed limit. She always speeds.
The golf cart's fun to ride in that. You don't even realize you're driving that one. Start throwing things back in there stuff to feel like this.
Yeah.
My favorite towel better.
Packing material.
Wow, it is going slow. Look, you just moved the wings over.
Yeah, see, that one's like way behind. That one's going to be playing for like an hour after I get offline.
Right? So, I have to retouch the video, that's why. If you remember, it was already on.
The computer we're talking about is actually showing where I showed the big garnet skull. That's where it is in the video. Like, that was early on. Since I already had this bag from Kendra, I'm reusing this bag, or Flutter. This might be from Flutter, I don't remember, but anyway. I put all my tumbles in here so you can keep the other bag, because you know how I feel about all these bougie bags you give me. I'll keep this one that has the earrings in it. Oh, the kids are gonna love this. Love this, love this. Yeah, we just put it on the other screen so it could run. Because I'm smart enough that, I didn't like bring my computer over here to set it up to use like I normally would. Because that would have been smart. Bring my laptop over. That might have been a smart move.
You want to wrap some of the stuff that I handed you?
Probably.
There's paper.
I've got bubble wrap over here too.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, Kendra and Flutter packed for shipping.
Right.
So I have extra from them.
Okay.
And so I'll use that. I'm not wrapping my wood.
Yeah, I have to
What the
restart.
heck is this? So it feels like it wants to fold in half, and I don't think it's supposed to.
I think you need to
Oh,
add
no.
something else to your collection.
Really? Like what? Lisa's trying to make me go broke. As if
I don't want to do that.
this trip hasn't cost me enough already.
But
Yeah, because I actually spent extra money.
the pretties, airport, it's like a snow mountain.
That is kind of cool, though. Let me see that one. I keep stretching as much as I can. Look at this. Isn't it pretty?
Like a snow.
Even the bottom of it, look at the,
Isn't that cool?
it's got like,
I was getting whited out.
is it completely whited out? I just moved it over to my side. And I can see through the bottom. I can see in my phone the different colorations in it.
No way, Diana, really? Yeah, it's really cool. It's like, I just keep saying I have poofs.
Yeah, because they're kind of,
Crayola.
Crayola would say this is a rare white lemur poop.
Yeah. Oh, we have the tree.
Lisa has this for sale for how much?
That's $40.
This one is $45 if anyone needs this beauty. Look at those pretty feet. They look really soft and fluffy, like you could just squish them.
Yeah, they're like cotton balls with druzy all over it.
They're not.
But they're not cotton balls.
They're not soft and squishy like they look. They're hard. I run into that a lot. I see things, it's like, look, it looks so soft and squishy and beautiful. And yeah, no, it's not. I think I'm going to take my wings and put them in this piece of paper. Because we don't want to break the wings.
No.
No breaking garden wings.
Oh, so if that's skull alive, it can sit on display for a little while? Did you know if my cousin decides to come here, I'm going to be telling Tori she needs to come back here.
Yeah, but Tori can't afford an Airbnb for a while.
No.
Or a hotel.
There's so much couches. Go look at the couches that you should be able to crash on for a couple of days. How can you get into the bedroom?
Tell her if she comes by herself, she can scooch over. Oh, really?
Otherwise, I make a sleep with me. They don't think how you got that.
Now I'm in the process of.
Then there's this one. There's a smaller one.
Oh, yeah, she has a smaller citrine over here, too. You know, you should put your citrine and your amethyst together.
Yeah, it's right next to my amethyst. Right, this one's 40.
Hand me his butt first.
Ooh.
Look at that baby. Look at the colors in there. He's got lighter color citrine back here. He's got the darker colors on there. And it goes all the way back to really light. Isn't he pretty? You notice they're all he's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. So if you need a smaller citrine, look at that. And you take this little fella.
It's gold. It's a golden.
And you
Yeah, like yellow orange, but like.
Put him with it. And you put you a little piece of you get you a nice piece of amethyst to put over here. Or you just grab you a piece of amethyst and stick it in. See how pretty those go together? That's what you need. You need your citrine, your amethyst, some spirit. That one doesn't get to stay on display because this is going home with me. But just look at all that prettiness. The last thing I have over here, it says it looks like iceberg.
Yeah, me too.
Someone say something in the chat, please. Please, someone say something. Lisa, type in the chat.
Are you? Oh, you do.
Oh, nope. Hi. Something. Thank you, Sandra.
We won yeah, Marcia.
I'm not even asking.
Lisa, do you still have that free form? You cannot remember what it was. Blue? This one? Yeah, Amazonite? It's $40.
This one?
Yeah, that's Amazonite.
Diana, is this what you're talking about? This Amazonite? Is it?
Oh, wow, your camera shows the color really well. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
See, he's 40.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Diana, this one is 40. This little fella is 40. And he was 40 for the spirit as well.
Oh, 45.
45 for the spirit, 40 for the citrine, 40 for the Amazonite.
Why did you not snag that yet? Because it was sitting here and she hasn't looked at it.
Because this is the first time I'm looking at it. Really looking at it.
Yeah, your camera shows the colors in it way better than mine did. Yeah, I love Amazonite.
Does she need to put this in your box too, Diana? Kendra sent me these nice bubble wraps.
Yeah, a couple of them here and there.
I'm making sure I put Lisa's stuff on this side of my
They're not
citrine.
even using bubble wrap that much anymore. They use paper.
Diana,
You might as well. All right, Diana, thank you. It is yours. I always say
it is yours,
that.
not mine.
You might as well.
That's where I'll put him so he doesn't fall out and break. I talk to my crystals and gems.
This is another piece of Amazonite. This is only 15.
Oh, you see that one? Oh, that's a point one.
Yeah.
Lisa, you're going to be getting all your exercise. You're not going to want to do anything tomorrow.
I got two of them. This is barely what this is what I can do. It's two.
Amazonite points. Diana can't have these because she has her own, and these are 15.
Well, I'm bad, but not as bad as you. I probably close to 15,000 on my illness. Oh my goodness. They'll try to kill me. Oh no, Phil.
I can see Phil going down the street holding on to the dog and the dog pulling him and he goes, "Ah!" I can see that. So yeah, there's two very pretty. Yeah, I gotta pull it over to this side. It's my light. It's my light.
It's polished at the top with the point and then rough around the bottom.
Yeah, because the bottoms of these are like here. Has a sheen to it.
Yeah.
You can see that sheen in there.
It's like rough along the sides, flat on the bottom, and then polished on the top.
This side here is rough. It's not polished. So it's natural feeling. But then you get to here and it goes up to that point.
Yeah.
But this side is not polished, but the points part where it goes up to all these point pieces are polished.
Mm-hmm.
But these sides here are not polished. So that's what makes it kind of cool.
Yeah.
And these little fellas are 15. These beautiful little, I call them little, they're not tiny.
They're not tumble.
They're not tumbles. Not tumbles. They're also not tiny.
I don't really think Robbie should make a burger of pyrite.
Because this fella is tiny. He's the tiny one. These are not tiny. That guy I got, the little one I got from Kendra is tiny. Teeny tiny.
I got powers coming. I got water and pestle coming. Green onyx. Water and pestle.
Why? I don't.
Different.
I don't know why I have a thing with the green onyx.
Isn't it cool?
I am not a green person usually. But I have a thing with the green onyx. Do you know how much green onyx I have now? I have spheres. I have a sphere stand. I have eggs, and I have. Yeah,
You have towers. They have really cool towers.
I'll have to
They have
check.
towers that look like triangles. They're like really thick here, and when they come up this way. They're not a pyramid. They come to a towered like a point.
Yeah, I'll have to look in my box of, or my phone. Actually, I'll have to look in my phone app. That one's mine. He's wrapped up.
Linda must have small hands. Her hands are smaller than mine.
Yeah, Sue likes green anything. I don't know. Well, see, I did not buy all of my green onyx because Dottie bought me some, and Marcia bought me some. So multiple people bought me some because
Just like stomping here. Oh, man.
for some reason.
Too much you got in big trouble.
Did you inform him you weren't buying anything? That Tori is just showing her stuff. None of this is for sale.
I wonder if when. Yeah. I wonder if when she's on the YouTube, he comes over and watches and just looks at what she's doing, or whether she's showing anything or whatever.
Yeah, you can tell him none of this is for sale. Hubby of Sue, this is not for. Well, I'm not selling anything.
Just those 4 stones right there.
But this, and they're not Sue's colors, so it's okay.
No, not.
The stuff that I had, the stuff that was out that Sue's color is not for sale.
I don't have anything that's cute. Oh. I do. I have tumbles.
You sound as bad as me. I don't have anything. Oh, I'm not selling anything. Oh, wait.
I have ruby zoyite and tonight and Amazonite tumbles. But the Amazonite's like a blue green. I love this color. It's like a baby blue, so I love that. Look what I did. I took off all my polish in this hand. I forgot this thing. So I started cleaning those dishes.
Yeah, Lisa has one polished hand and one unpolished hand.
Guys, so my husband was still working on this job, and he ended up getting a set of dishes. I'm not big on dishes, but they're really pretty. They just have to be cleaned out. So I was washing them off and cleaning them, and it's kind of like I get from a storage unit, I guess. But there's a set of plates, bowls, serving dishes, a gravy boat.
And you might want to look those up.
What is a royal? What is it?
Royal M.
Royal M.
Yeah, you might want to look those up.
Definitely different from what I normally sell. Like sometimes I get those Michael's boxes of stuff, so I'll sell like for Halloween or Christmas or whatever. But like dishes, I'm like, I don't know if anyone wants them. But
I like them. I'm gonna have to look at them and, put my pre-order on them if you're gonna get rid of them.
I'm probably going to. And if so, you should take it because
I do need a better set of scissors than these.
there should be another set in there, bigger one with black handles.
Where?
Right where you got those from.
These were sitting on the table.
Okay, directly in front of you under the light.
Okay, fine. These?
Yeah. Where?
Yep.
Do you need tape?
Maybe. I don't think so. I think because I'm not going to take it out of this until I get home. So I think just like wedging these in here like this, they don't need to be taped.
Huh?
I just needed to cut this because I don't need 15 layers around a rock. Yeah, just make sure Sue, you tell hubby, I'm not selling you things.
So should I record live tomorrow? I mean the storage unit?
Why not? We can do that. You guys want a midday live with us pulling stuff out of Lisa's storage room?
I haven't seen this stuff in 2 years, so it would be like new stuff.
Lisa might decide to peek in a box and you might hear a squeal. Because she just realized she had something she long forgot about.
Yep. Oh, I know. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna see those damn chairs. I'm like, oh no, what did I do with these?
She's going to find something she thought she got rid of and go, what the?
Yeah, because I don't have room for them. That I definitely.
What the heck am I going to do with this? I'm not taking chairs home with me, Lisa. Oh, wait. How many is it?
4.
If it was 6, I would take them, but I can't take just 4. I have to have 6. Because my table would take 6.
I believe they're 4. Yeah, I believe they're 4.
I actually have the frame, the body. I need to replace the seats on mine.
That's what I was just doing.
Just the seats.
Kitchen. Yeah, it's actually a cover for them.
No, these, I left my, this little guy tried to escape. I put up all my tumbles and I thought I got everything that was out here and just found this little tiger's eye.
Oh, the marble?
Yeah. Just hanging around. Hanging around. Bracelets will go somewhere else because that's the two leaves in the pod one. That's mine. And that's the one for Get Swamped. And I know the difference because
Nice.
two leaves in a pod has blue for Kendra. Blue for Lisa and purple for Kendra. I thought that was appropriate for them too. So I have that one. And you cannot see it if I hang it there. And then Robbie's because of swamps, the marsh and everything. You got to have greens. You should put some cat's eyes on. Look at all those cat's eyes.
I can't wait to get my stuff.
And this whole variety.
Wonder where the hell's all gonna go. I think that area right there. So that's where the Christmas tree is gonna go.
Let me put the M up. So, get that one. And then I got one for myself from my channel.
All purple?
It says Tori Jones, and it's hard to see. And she put the Leatherworks on here. And it's all purple stuff. Because, hello, have you met me? And not as many crystals on mine because I have, she put my entire channel name on it. So, like, I asked her to, and that's a lot. That's a lot. So, I got my bracelets. I'll put those in my bag. Because I'm not going to wear them while we're doing stuff at, on the storage room. Because I don't need them getting broken. Because I will inevitably hook them on something and send beads flying all over the place. And that'll be a nice video for Lisa, though. Look at Tori's beads go off her bracelet because she done threw them all over the place. Nothing better to do besides fling stones through. Yeah. Oh, do you need to take a broom with you to clean out the storage room completely?
I think there's one there. think I have like a white garbage and I have a whole bunch of shit. Like I had my,
Otherwise, I hope there's a dollar store nearby.
I know, right?
Go
I
buy-
could bring one, but
Go buy a
I
$1.
think there's one there. There should be.
I'm still
Oh,
reaching
check that
around
out.
and pulling
These
my
are
stuff out.
losers, right?
Loser?
But my number and Kendra's number are on both of them.
Huh.
Weird. And Kendra's number was the what, you know.
Putting my smoky away.
It's weird.
Don't talk about my smoky that way. He's not weird. He's different.
Kate does that once in a while for the men.
Marcia's saying take one because her last storage place didn't have one when she got there to get it.
No, I
Give
mean
it-
I have.
Oh, you think you have
I
one in
have-
your
yeah, because-
possessions at the storage room?
Yeah, because I had a bunch of brooms. I think there's like a weed whacker in there, and it's all in this like garbage bin sticking up. All these things that stick out, like the curtain rods I have some really nice curtain rods. I don't know what else. Shit,
Have you thought about on your windows?
I already have stuff here.
You get a shelf right there, Lisa. You can lay them across that, behind everything.
They're even longer than that one. Like I have
Oh.
over a slider, like sliding door.
Yeah, but when they're closed, they're not that big, are they? They should be half as big when they're open, when they're closed all the way.
Yeah, true.
I got you. It's better than talking to Robbie. I got you back. I got this. We'll figure it
I
out.
might have another one of these shelving. And if I do, I have no idea where it's going.
Besides somewhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to turn this shelving unit this way and put it up against it. I'll have it on one
Is
side.
that a door right there?
Yeah, the air conditioning unit's in there.
Like
Like when Robbie came and fixed my AC,
you had to
that's where he was. Yeah, which means all those bins, I fixed them out whenever something goes wrong. So before unloading, I should check that air filter.
Yeah, we should check the air filter before we.
Yeah. And there's an air filter in there to put in there if it needs it. Yeah.
I'm gonna take some of this bougie paper and I'm gonna use it on something else because I really don't think for traveling in my vehicle I need 55,000 feet of bougie paper on that one stone.
How big is the 10 by 15?
In between the truck that Lisa's got and my Tahoe, we will get everything. We will have the space to separate what she wants more immediate access to or more stuff that's more fragile
Yeah.
from the rest of the stuff.
I got a 15-foot truck and it's a 10 by 15 unit. But most of the stuff in the storage unit is thin. I really hope it all fits.
It will.
It should, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not just getting nervous.
You got the truck plus the Tahoe. And you have a couple of Tetris queens.
Good luck.
Huh? Put it on the truck.
I've yelled at
We will Tetris. We are Tetris queen.
And it's weird because you have such a good eye.
Because my daughter will do stuff and she'll see it and he'll put something on the truck and she'll go, I got the perfect hole for that. And,
Right.
and then go over there and yeah. We got you. We're good
So
with
on
this.
the one table, right, you can put pins on top and underneath. And then there's just 3 big pieces.
We do have straps. Marcia, I have 6 luggage straps
I don't think it's
in my-
big.
in my Tahoe. So, and I think Gabe has some. So once we get all the bins in there, if there's any extra space for things to shift, we will have the straps available to strap it where it can't slide. But the stuff that she would be worried about the most is the glass top for her ottoman and the glass top for her table and her statues. And those are more than likely going to wind up in the Tahoe wrapped in a blanket.
Yeah.
Because I can drop, because there'll only be 3 of us in the Tahoe, I can drop the double seat. So we can put a large piece of glass in there that's as long as Robbie's backboard that he uses for the Gators. That backboard went from the back of the front seat to the back of the gate, and we were able to close the gate without touching it.
Well, I know what's going to happen once we open it. There's a whole bunch of shit like right in the front. It's going to have to pull out, put it to the side.
Yep.
Because you want to get to the back.
Yeah. Yeah, because we load storage rooms. Yeah, we load storage rooms backwards from the way we really want to unload them to put them in a vehicle.
Right.
Because all the nice, neat, stackable stuff winds up all the way in the back, and all the loose stuff winds up in the front.
And we're going to have to pull all the loose stuff out to get the stuff in the back.
And we'll get it. We will get it. I've done this before.
I'm already getting my...
You do know I moved my house, massive quantities of stuff for over a month, 1 truckload at a time.
The other thing is too, like
3 truckloads a week.
This garage is like getting really full. Like right there is where I can fill shit. But I know how many fucking bins are in there, and I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my
but
god.
You're gonna go through it.
I am. I went through all these bins. There's a stack of bins right there that are empty. The stackable.
Oh, see?
So it's all like
so
6 bins.
You need to find a place that you can store those.
Well,
the empty
2
ones.
will be right there. I can stack all those up. I just have to go through everything instead. There's 3.
Oh, the empty ones, you can take the lids off, stack them inside of each other.
Yeah, they're right there. Next to that, like that's the AC thing. I have that there because in the summertime I throw that into the garage. But right there, you see the lids, all the yellow ones?
Hey, Robbie, you got a building I can stick my empty storage bins in?
No, it'll.
Anyone need to buy storage bins?
It'll be fine.
Lisa will be selling storage bins for your shipping.
Right.
Next month, Lisa will start saying, and for $45, I can ship your stuff in this nice, cool, reusable storage tub.
Well, see, in one of those bins right there, there's candle wax to make candles.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm gonna hold crystal thing. Anyway, that's good. So that can go in the one that's to your leg on your left, where there's extra molds. That has a whole shitload of molds in there.
Yeah, you should probably put the wax on the bottom and the molds on the top.
Yeah.
Because the molds.
I got it consolidated. So that stuff there needs to be consolidated except for the one that's on the bottom.
And I'm leaving this.
But
see the picture, huh?
4 big blue bins.
Good night, Phil.
Good night, Phil. There's 4 big blue bins that are bigger than those bins behind you. And they're like almost double in size. 4 of them. Big blue ones.
Marcia said she has packing blankets that she wished we were closer to her. We could just grab them.
I don't really have that much to like use.
Most of her stuff is storage.
Yeah,
no, the only thing we need anything like that for is the glass and the statues.
Use them taking it. It's thick glass. Except for the one that's on the table. There's a table that's right by the window right here.
Mm-hmm.
One of them doesn't have glass in it, and it's in the storage room. So, and I have extra pieces of glass that I actually put on here for these lines that it goes through.
Yeah.
And those are missing. So I think I have another freaking shelving unit. I think I had 3 of them.
So you're going to put one in front of the other and just make them stick out farther?
In front of the other. I think what I'll do is I'll turn them sideways, which will give me less room. And,
but it'll make them deeper. Yep. Are you going to sell any of the candle stuff?
The candles?
You're not selling the candle making supplies because you're going to make candles.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell the supplies because I started making candles and
But
oil.
living in Florida, you kind of have to do that as a wintertime thing if you're going to ship them.
But you will see him soon. It's just not my thing. It's a secret.
Secret.
But I do have that stuff. So
I don't buy candles to be shipped to me in the summertime in Georgia.
no, they're fucking really smelly ones. But it's not my thing.
Just not your thing.
Not my thing. We thought of it, we just didn't do it, and then someone else thought of it, and they were gonna do it, so we were like, okay. We just didn't do it. We've done it before, but we didn't do it like online. But she just like, I just saw your egg in there.
Well, I needed to hold him someplace because
You want to hold her? I have a hold
No, I'm sitting here wrapping things, and I needed a place to put him so that I didn't. It took you that. That egg has been sitting there for how long?
I'm looking at you, talking to you. I'm not looking at the screen.
Yeah, that egg has been sitting there, just hanging out, being all chill.
I think what we're gonna do is, because I have no idea how this is gonna work, this Luton will be on the wire. Once we get the patio table and everything gets up outside where it needs to go, I'm gonna move the Luton mobile out there. It's not supposed to rain, and then we'll just put the things in there and stack them up. We just have to leave room for Dave to be able to get to his equipment, which is on the other side.
Details.
I'm very detailed. So.
He just has to stick it in his truck or something. He doesn't need a front seat unless you ride with him. Lisa's like, yeah, I actually like riding in the truck with my husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he a backseat driver?
Huh?
Is he a backseat driver? Or is he chill with other people driving?
No, he has to drive. I'm a cautious driver, but I'm not slow. I have a left foot. But he has.
But if we're going tomorrow and he's riding in my vehicle,
I don't know. I've never driven with you, so I don't know.
my daughter's driving.
I've never driven.
She's safe.
So
I let her drive my Tahoe.
well, she was real nervous about driving that golf cart.
The golf cart she was nervous about because
she's not getting on a parkway or
she drives on the interstate all the time.
It's straight. You're going.
You know what?
Directly
she got Rosie to the hospital.
There you go.
If anyone is interested in these babies, this one and this one are 40. Did I get that right? Or is this 40. One 45?
The Citrine's 40. The
40.
Spirit Quartz 45.
45. 15 for Amazonite points. They're unpolished on the edge. They're polished on the top.
Here, and I'm delayed. I'm saying no. You got it.
So these Amazonite points are 15, and they are pretty.
Good night, Marcia.
Good night, Marcia. I told her I wasn't going to be on at 11 o'clock, and here I am at 11 o'clock still on. And the Spirit Quartz, which is a very snowy white.
You need to push it back a little bit, Sharon.
It actually looks like marshmallows that have been covered in sugar crystals.
Right? Yeah, it does.
Looks like a marshmallow thing that's been covered in sugar crystals. They cut the back flat so you can actually put it against something. Or if you were really weird and wanted to display it that way, you could. But now it looks like a dude sitting down.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a leg here. You got a leg there.
Well, I still have that.
There's a hand here.
Look.
What the heck is that?
A populite. But it looks like a spirit quartz. It's got the fuzzy like the malachite. But look, it's got balls and pain. It's thin enough. This is 25. It's definitely different.
He's looking at the camera.
That's the ball. Ooh.
You got. Yeah, I just fondle things. It's okay.
Looks like the thinker.
Well, when I turn this one this way, it looks like a little guy. This one does. This one's 45. This one's 25. Is that what you... See, he doesn't have a sticker on him, so it makes it a little harder for me.
Many people with big balls. Well,
I know this guy. Oh. I met him in the grocery store.
it's the nub.
And then you got these beautiful Amazonite. Even though Diana got the Amazonite freeform,
Yeah.
that was very, very pretty.
Out of those two Amazonite points, I like the one you put down.
This one,
The thicker one on top?
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That's the one I like better.
I have a tendency to stand things next
Who
to
got
each other.
that cracked blue ball from Kendra the other night?
I did not get a cracked blue ball from Kendra.
I like really want.
Wait, it was a ball. Diana, did you get the cracked blue ball from Kendra?
I think Francis got it.
I don't
And then
know.
there's
Francis,
the green one.
Francis sits back there and is so quiet. She'll come in and say hi. Then she goes very quiet. And then something really freaking cool gets on the screen and she's like, claim.
Yeah, out of nowhere. Yeah, there was something the other night that, like, all of you guys went to claim, and she got it, I think. Or no, Dottie, I think, got it.
Blue and green.
Yeah, it was the blue and green spheres, the cracked spheres.
I think
I really wanted the blue one. Like, I even said it to Kendra, I want the blue one, and I don't know what happened.
I think Diana took them.
It's not mine. I was like, oh my god. I don't know who got the blue
Well, see, it's yeah.
one. Take both my balls. You got it, Diana?
So we're talking about Diana's balls.
Oh, I wanted the blue one. Because I have the cracked blue, the blue cracked tower that you gave me. And it goes with it.
They are carrots. They're orange carrots with green tops.
What is it?
These sour candies that Kendra sent me,
Oh.
they look like little carrots.
Oh, that's cute.
That's candy. They're little. You eat sour candy?
No, Gabe does. I can smell them from here, actually.
I can't smell anything. My sinuses are whacked. I'm in Florida.
Diana got both of them.
Couldn't get one without the other.
Dang.
So you made Lisa and Sue cry.
Yeah, I really wanted that one. I said I want that. She just ignored it. Then someone claimed, I'm like, what?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Kendra about when you say you want something. That means she needs to put it in your box and send it to you immediately.
But you see what she does? She shows it to everybody. She doesn't show it to me and say, look what I got. Do you want this? She shows it to everybody else first.
And goes, oh, you would want that?
No, she knew I would want it. I'm sure Kendra can get it. Yes, she can.
Yes, it went to a good home.
Yeah. No, it went to a dude home.
I was ignoring her typos.
I wonder if she can hear. Oh, really? Thank you. Oh, it's a green one.
Mm-hmm.
Different.
I still have some bubble wrap over here that I didn't use. But I got everything packed up except my candies. And my big citrine with the peen. He's double peen though, because he's got a peen here that points up, and then he's got one that comes here. So he's kind of an oddball. He's got two peens. Hey, wait, this isn't a carrot.
What is it?
It's yellow. They're actually not that sour.
No.
Oh, that one was lemon. There's apple, lemon, orange, and strawberry. That one's lemon.
You just made one of those baby faces eating the left.
I wasn't expecting it to have that lemon, like real lemon twang to it.
Y'all ever see those videos on YouTube or like those shorts where they're showing you kids eating lemons for the first time and they make those faces? Tori just made that face.
Because I'm one of those people, when it has 4 flavors, I have to find them all and try all the different flavors. I can't say I don't like it until then, but I don't see a red one for strawberry.
That's so funny. I'll be right back. I'm going to bring this thing to the bathroom.
I think it's horrible that you're laughing at me like that, Lisa.
You want a drink?
What you got?
These and water.
Water.
Mm.
Water. I don't drink soda.
And milk.
No. I don't drink milk either. I think I got cheated and they only gave me lemon and orange. Because I don't see any red ones in here
Here you go.
for strawberry, and I don't see anything that would be considered an apple. They lied to me.
That's I'll be right back.
Who ate all your ice cream? I know there's yellow carrots. They're just not that common here where in Georgia and stuff. This bottle of water is special and doesn't want to open for me. I need to break this seal. Stacy, not everybody lives where there is a corner store. Where I used to live in California, the closest corner store was like over 20 miles downhill. And of course, the town was so small, the corner store was closed by 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, I lived out in the middle of nowhere in California in the mountains. Of course, if I was there, I wouldn't be on the internet because we didn't have that either. Not up there. My dad had bought a piece of property with his brother, his wife, and his brother's wife. Dad owned 1/3 of the property. but they bought it on rights of survivorship. So when he passed away, they sold the property and didn't even offer it to anyone in the family. Made me mad.
Laundry cheaper, 100%.
Yeah, we have some of that over there too.
Here's detergent?
That's the apartment. I mean, it's a Airbnb.
Really?
Yeah, we had to buy some.
You get like a house full of stuff.
It's a whole full house. It has,
You were in here for a week.
yeah, but we didn't bring a week's worth of clothes with us. We only brought one little suitcase each because we had full laundry facilities. Yeah, at least we didn't have 3 bottles of it. Like some of the things. We had 160 acres in the mountains. I remember when I lived where the Walmart was a 24-hour Walmart.
Yeah, we had them too. No more.
Wait, where I'm living now had a 24-hour Walmart. And then COVID came.
Yep.
And took that away from me. And now they close at 11 o'clock, and I keep wanting to go shopping at 2 o'clock in the morning because that is 2 a.m. was the best time to go shopping.
I love going shopping at night. Nobody's in there. And I get the Walmart stupids.
And they just finished stocking the shelves.
Yep. Time to go.
So I would go shopping at Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning. Best time in the world to get your grocery shopping done.
Yep.
Don't have to run into anyone's kids because anyone that's shopping there doesn't have kids in the store.
Yeah. The other thing is, like I went with my friend one time. The bar closed and we went to Walmart. And I was fine. She was fine because she didn't drink either. But I did get stupid when you know, like the late night, what do I call it? Some of the day. Anyway, I hope no Walmart stupid. And she wanted to try it in this bathing suit. It was a bikini, right? And I'm standing, and there's no, the clothing rooms are closed. That's the only thing really that you can't do is try on clothes. And I'm like, hello! I'm like screaming for someone. I'm like, can anybody help us, please? Hello! Losing a sale. I mean, I was going on. Like, Christy's just looking at me. He's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I get delirious at midnight. But yeah, that's the best time to go was that night.
Yep.
I loved it. My mom was like, come to the store with me, like Target or Walmart or wherever we were going. I'm like, Mom, can we go later? You want to go in the dead of day when everybody's there? I'm not gonna pack it. Well, let's go later, like right before, like an hour or two before it closes. There's nobody in there. So. Or you go when it first opens, I guess. But
I'm sitting here looking at all the different shapes in this piece.
beautiful piece.
It has a lot going on.
How much? What was that? Did he just? He just. Really?
You don't want to know.
Wait a minute. Do that again? Uh-huh. Seven.
Oh, this only has one finger.
Oh, your thumb is thinking. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. Okay. What's pay for that?
For what?
What's that? What was that? That's not bad.
No. I like him.
Your device ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info.
That's you.
Yeah. What the fuck? I just got this laptop. Don't mess with me. That was weird. Now I can't see what anybody's saying. I'm out.
So we got little Peen here, which is what is he?
25. Oh, what is he? That's a populate with crystal quartz. Quick
So you got your apotholite testicles,
one.
and your quartz. Actually, is that quartz or is that
The bead.
apotholite too?
The nub.
He's quartz in here, and he is 25 doll hairs.
Yeah, that's a good price for that.
But he looks up. He's not sagging down.
Diagnosing my PC. Oh my god, please don't give me an issue.
And then we have this piece that I turned because I think it looks like a little man with his head hanging down here. There's one of his arms. There's a leg. There's a leg. His other one's back here. And he's got his little head hanging down. And he's got a little knot on his head. But if you want to be normal, which, normal is so overrated, you put it this way. And then you've got his legs up in the air. And he is 45. Nice little spirit quartz here.
Carrying this hours might take over an hour to complete. Oh my god.
Let it do its thing. This is citrine. This piece is 40.
What the hell happened?
This is an aventurine point. The sides of it are not polished. So these are the natural stone all the way around. And then the top of it's polished. So this is one of those instances where you get to display it and see the stone in its natural state and in its polished state.
Centering or what? What are you showing?
Adventure.
No, that's Amazon.
Amazonite, excuse me.
I was like,
Amazonite. Don't.
I don't have any of that.
Amazonite. I don't know. I'm crazy. It's late. Amazonite. But still, you do get to see it in its natural state here and its polished state up here. Where it's nice and smooth where they polished out the point. And these are 15.
Oh my god, I got half.
Payable to Elisa Lee. You hacker! Get out of my room. Oh.
You're right. Move.
These two stones are 15 each. You hacker!
Yeah. That's where it popped up on.
These are Lisa's. Oh, Rosie's fine. She's on her way home. Well, tonight she's in a hotel room with her mom.
Cat hair. Oh my god. With the blue tip. What is going on?
Just the tip.
How did I get a disc error?
I have no clue. I haven't analyzed your computer yet.
It just like flickered black, like on and off,
Mhm.
and then went to an error thing.
She can send me these kind of sours.
Yeah, you like them, huh?
No, they're not real sour. And they're gluten-free. Flutter's back.
Upset about what happened. She seems to be in there. She seems pretty fine.
She's not happy it happened, but she's not really upset.
Yeah.
She came to Robbie's on Friday and she's like, I'm not getting out of the car. You know what happened last time I tried to get out of something? So she was in good spirits about it.
Didn't you want to show the other thing
What other thing?
that was on that's on top of the washing machine?
I have something on top of the washing machine. No, on top of the washing machine is my cabinet of. I'm not opening all that stuff.
Okay.
You do understand I use 2 rolls of Angel Soft toilet paper
Oh no,
to wrap all the things because normally Robbie wraps up my stuff before I take it home, and my daughter didn't realize this, so she goes in last night. Last night was Friday. Yeah, she goes in and says, "Z, which ones are my mom's?" And he points them out. She goes and moves them into the Tahoe.
Oh really?
Nothing was wrapped.
Oh no.
Well, some things like my Vivianite was wrapped, but it was just in the box.
Oh my god, that would have freaked me out. The movie night, that would have freaked me out.
2 tiny pieces of hair broke off of it.
Really?
Tiny pieces.
I honestly, um, I have a couple of weeks that came off of mine too. So it's over there. It's been sitting there ever since I brought it home.
Yeah. So I had that sphere cabinet that I bought, empty space.
Right. So you just put everything.
So I started pulling all the little things, and I'm like, I need something to wrap this stuff up in. And I'm like, I got 11 rolls of toilet paper. I took a roll of toilet paper and started.
Well, what's in the boxes here?
The very bottom box of stuff I got from Robbie's.
Okay. But that's what I thought you were going to show. Like, you just no. Okay. Okay.
The silver case I got at the flea market.
Right.
It has the Japanese dishes in it I got at the flea market.
Okay.
And around that is wrapped a bunch of stones and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I am not unwrapping all that stuff.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought that when you brought it in today,
We will be here until 3:00 in the morning with me unwrapping it and then rewrapping it.
Right. Okay.
Go look for Yupus. I'm still feeling physically. I'm still feeling it from Sunday. I don't get down on my
You
knees.
sure you're gonna leave Monday?
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not physically going to be doing anything Monday. I'm going to be sitting in my car. I'll be fine. But no, it's one of those things I just have to work through. I got down on my knees Sunday when she fell. Without even thinking about it, because she kept trying to move her leg, I just went down on my knees and grabbed her leg and straightened her leg out. Well, my left leg is now telling me, hey, you know what?
Stupid.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do for it except let it take its course and it'll eventually stop.
Yeah.
It'll go back to its norm. It'll never stop hurting. My left leg hurts all the time. But won't hurt as bad. So yeah, because that's the one I ripped all the ligaments out of when I was a kid, and they had to do the surgery to sew it all back together. And I've lost a piece of cartilage in that knee. I've had 3 surgeries on it, that kind of thing. I need to get a knee replacement done is what I need. And it's just letting me know that I did something I wasn't supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But in that moment, I didn't even think about it. Same thing when I lifted her.
All right, you have comments. You're tired about it? Eyes.
What?
Yep. I have some points, orange banded couch.
I need to pick which butterfly I want that I need.
Southside South, Spears. Feldspar Spears.
Where are you getting this stuff from?
Smoky Spears. Diana, you might want to not show up on Thursday.
Lisa's getting new spheres, yeah. New stuff.
Smoky Spears. Oh, lemon quartz tower.
I think I have one of those.
Green quartz and unitite tower. Immature towers, smoky towers. Citrine.
Oh, I didn't put my big dino head up yet.
Amazonite with smoky point. I had clear quartz flour. Oh. I know that.
Who likes you enough to send you all this stuff? None of my business.
A green quartz flour. Green onyx, mortar and pestle. Magnets.
Diana, Lisa's getting new balls in. Did you say monkey tower?
No. Oh, and I have small. The device manager problems that reflecting merits and the same thing's happening all over again.
It sometimes takes a little while for it to straighten out. Lisa's going to be freaking out in a minute.
Yeah, my new laptop just went to put. Preparing automatic repair.
Oh, can't leave candy behind.
What is it, monkey towers? No. Amazonite?
What kind of
Two
towers did you
like
say?
towers, monkey towers,
No, you said lemon
quartz towers,
quartz towers, not monkeys.
green quartz towers, feldspar spheres, blue spheres, smoky spheres. Those smoky spheres are pretty. Diagnosing your PC. Did this before.
No new lemurs.
No, not yet.
We got the twins in Mort's cage and the single birth in Julian's cage, but the single birth that's in Julian's cage has now started coming off mom sometimes and wandering around a little bit. Ollie got to witness that. Might have been Smokey when you said Smokey. He thought, got a smoky sphere, got a monkey sphere.
Something repairs. Oh my god. We've been at the farm all week.
Yeah, just about every day. Well, every day they have been.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to do the tour on Sunday, and obviously that got circumvented. But what a lot of people don't realize is there were things that were going to be done on Sunday, work that normally would get done, and it didn't get done because of everything that was going on. So that just shifted everything, and stuff that was supposed to happen on Monday couldn't happen on Monday other than market, because they can't just not do market.
Right.
Or they don't have food for the animals.
Right.
But everything shifted. So that means the tour that was supposed to happen didn't happen. And then last night I realized Ollie didn't get to see anything other than lemurs.
Right.
And I said something to Robbie about it, and he told me to ask Z if he would do a tour today.
Right.
And he said yes, he would. So he went ahead and gave Ollie it's a condensed tour. Right. Because there's areas he couldn't take us into the hot room to see the snakes in the containers. Right. Z can't.
Right, Robbie.
Because Robbie has to do that because the licensing is in Robbie's name.
Right.
Z couldn't take us into the Gator Marsh. We had to stay outside of the Gator Marsh.
That's what I do anyway.
So there were things that we would have done that we couldn't do because Robbie couldn't be with us.
Right.
Because he was taking care of other business.
Right.
And so I already told Ollie that he gets a do-over.
Right. Oh, you come down again.
I told him, you get a do-over automatically. You're next. You get the do-over because this was not the trip you bargained for. So that's all it is.
Oh, I couldn't do that thing.
Yeah, my sister's good at that because she focuses on, after someone passes, she focuses on bringing something good to the people the family.
Mm. Still in attempting repairs.
Okay. You got a big hard drive in there,
Yeah.
so it takes a while for it to do the
All
repairs.
shit that I transferred over. Yeah. I still have it, but I would hate to have to redo all that. That's making me want to restart that machine.
Yes, Ollie. I learned something new about my grandson this week. When Rosie fell, and the leg was not a pretty sight. For some people, it would have nauseated them and made them run away or made them throw up. And Ollie was like right there with me. What do you need? Type thing. And when it came to, did not question lifting Rosie up to put Rosie in the Tahoe. Was like right there of let me know when to lift. And then jumped in the back seat and wound up having to reach back and hold Rosie's leg in place, her left leg, so it would quit sliding off of the board because Rosie kept moving. So he's leaning back, holding Rosie's leg in place and talking to Rosie, it's like, I know you're in pain, but we need you to lay here and lay down and be still. Don't try to sit up. I need you to lay here and be still so we can get you safely to the hospital. And the sooner we can do that, the sooner they can take care of you and give you something so you won't be in pain. And Ollie was just so calm and did not sound like a 16-year-old. Ollie is 16 and sounded like he was a 30-year-old medic. I mean, just.
I like Ollie. Ollie's tough.
Like Rosie made a comment that she hurt Ollie. Yeah, Rosie did not do anything intentionally to cause harm or hurt to my grandchild. In her situation and how much pain she was in, she kept reaching over and grabbing Oliver and pulling Oliver to her for a comfort thing. And so physically it pulled Ollie's back a little bit. And she kind of caught Ollie's hair and pulled it when she was pulling on him too. So, but he survived it and he didn't say anything about it until the next day. Once he knew that Rosie was okay, that's when he said something to me about it. But yeah, I did sit down with him and I told him that what I felt about how he handled the situation and how proud I was of him. And he's like, what else was I going to do? And I said, well, a lot of 16-year-olds would have had some really, oh, cool, look at that, and not being very helpful. But you were right there. And, it's Z and I were communicating without saying a word. I asked for the splint stuff. He brought stuff back and he goes, this is what I got. I got it. Take it. Give me here. And then we looked at the Tahoe and looked at Rosie and looked at the Tahoe and looked at Rosie. He disappears. He comes back with a backboard. I grab Rosie and roll her to her side. He automatically slides it under her without question, without a word being spoken. He slid it under her. And the only time anything was being said is when I told her to push down with her good foot, and he was going to grab one arm and I was going to grab the other and lift her. Mm-hmm. And we did that. And then next it was when we went to lift her and physically lift the whole backboard and put her in the Tahoe, we spoke. Mm-hmm. But part of the stuff, it was just like going through the motions and it just happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I was concerned because I knew Z was down there and Robbie wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean? So I called and he didn't answer, but I texted him. I just want to know you're okay. But then I saw Robbie's face on the live. Like I knew he was like,
yeah.
There was a moment where he wasn't even saying anything. And I'm like, I just texted him and I said, look, Tori's there. You know how organized she is? I'm like, she's got this. She's with Z. She's going to handle it. Don't worry.
Z's initial face reaction was, what the heck am I going to do now?
Right.
But When I just jumped down and grabbed her leg and pulled it out and said, "Splint, supplies," he realized he wasn't alone.
Yeah.
And I could feel the stress.
Yeah.
Some of that stress left.
Yeah.
All the stress didn't leave. I think now he's probably de-stressed.
Yeah.
But when he realized he wasn't alone, wasn't being left alone,
right,
that we had his back in this situation, and we were going to do everything he needed us to do to get this situation taken care of.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever it takes. That's when
ready to say, Jay, take me down there
he knew that we got this.
Because I had no vehicle here.
Yeah.
Golf cart's not going there.
Yeah, he knew we got this.
That's what I told Robbie. I said, Tori's there. I'm like, so these in good hands. Between the two of them, they got her. Don't even worry.
It was that moment he realized, I don't have to do this.
Right.
Because we got this.
Right.
That's when I could feel him shift that initial panic to let's get it done.
You did.
And had I not been through a compound fracture before with someone, maybe I would have handled it different this time.
Right.
But I went through Topher having the compound fracture on his arm, and his arm looked worse than her leg did.
Right. I wouldn't have been able to handle saying it though, honestly.
Because the bone was exposed. The bone was exposed. Hers, it was not.
Oh, you said it was.
No, it punctured the skin and it went back in.
Oh.
And so I was making sure, I didn't see it puncture the skin.
Right.
I just know it did because she had a small puncture wound smaller than my finger, smaller than my little pinky finger. And when she moved, a little bit of blood would come out of it.
Yeah, because I said, you shared the broken. You're like, oh yeah, it broke the skin. It's broken.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, 100% it was broken. And that was what was funny when I went to the ER. And I went in and I verbalized it in terms that they would understand.
Right.
We have a compound fracture. Yes, both bones.
Right.
And she is on a backboard in the back of my Tahoe.
Right.
You need to get a gurney to put her on so you can treat her.
Right.
I thought that was clear. Are you sure the leg is broken? Yep.
You need to come get her and look for yourself.
I am 100% positive it is broken.
Right.
Well, how do you know? And I said, well, from 4 inches above her ankle all the way down to her foot moves independent of the rest of her leg. And it punctured the skin.
Right.
He goes, oh, a compound fracture. And I'm like, that's what I said. Yep. She's still on the backboard in the back of my Tahoe. They sent 2 nurses out there to climb in there. Let's see what we have here. I said, you have a compound fracture. She goes, we have to evaluate the situation. I said, it's broke right there. And so they cut the ratchet strap. We took the long strap from a ratchet strap, and that's what I used. I wrapped her leg. That's how we splinted it. We did not ratchet it to her leg.
Right. You just wrapped it.
We just wrapped it snugly to hold her, try to stop the left to right moving of her foot, separating from her, from her leg.
Right.
They just cut the straps up and looked exactly where I told them to, and they go, we have a compound fracture. And I'm like, duh. We have to put her on a gurney. And I'm like, really now? And so they asked, then my daughter drove around to the ambulance bay because it was easier height-wise. They could get, because I think the ambulance bay,
have a little bit of a
something where it aligns it better for getting them out of the back of the ambulance. And did that. And Robbie got there the same time we did.
Yeah, I saw that.
He went straight from the Gator call. He was actually, if you watch his video,
he was there before you.
He pulled in and you could see us pull in behind him.
Yeah.
And then he passed the entrance where the loop is into the front door.
Right.
He went right past it and we looped in right behind him.
Yeah.
So we got there right there at the same time. And then I had already.
How far did you get there before? I'm like, well, they had a
He was closer.
Yeah, he was right here.
He was closer because he was in the villages, and it's by the villages, and we were over 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
But that's why we put her in the Tahoe, because I did get the question of why didn't you just call an ambulance?
Mhm.
Because the ambulance would have been coming from 20 to 30 minutes away
Right.
to get her to
And
transport her back 30
Yeah.
minutes. So that would have put her an hour
Right.
from the time she broke it until she got medical care.
Right.
That adrenaline that she was pumping that was keeping her from going crazy was not going to last an hour.
Right.
We were trying to get her there while she was still hyped on adrenaline.
Right.
Because as long as she was hyped on adrenaline, she wasn't really feeling it as long as she didn't move it.
Right.
As long as it was being still, she wasn't feeling it. We had her laughing. She's like, ha, 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 you would know it's going to be me to be the first person to break a leg at the swamp. First bone I ever break, I had to come all the way to Florida and break it down there. She was joking around.
Right.
In the Tahoe. And as long as she's doing this, she's not really feeling the pain. And I just wasn't going to wait an hour to get her to the hospital, because I still would have had to go there with her to give them the information they needed.
Right. Yeah. No,
so it was like I can do it in under an hour, or I can do it in over an hour. Which would pick one?
Yeah.
Because the initial thing was, do we have to call an ambulance? And Z's like, we don't have to. And I'm like, she'll fit in the back of the Tahoe. Let's go. And so that's what we did. I have no regrets. I did while she was still flat on her back on the ground. She gave me the unlock code. Well, she gave Ollie the unlock code for the phone.
Right.
And so Ollie says, I guess David, and said that he's like, I guess this is her husband, and showed it to me. I said, yes. And so Ollie hit the button and handed me the phone. And David's initial reaction is, why are you calling me from my wife's phone? I said, there's a situation. He said, what kind of situation? I said, your wife kind of fell and broke her leg. He's like, what? WTF? I'll just put it that way. What the? And I'm like, hey, where's my wife? I said, oh, she's right here. He goes, I want to talk to my wife. I want to see my wife. Because they call and it automatically goes to face-to-face, FaceTime type thing. Yeah. And so I turned the phone down and I hand it to her, and he goes, Rosie. And she's like, what? And he goes, how are you doing? She goes, I'm fine. As though she's not laying on the ground,
Right.
flat on her back,
Right.
with a broke leg.
Oh my God.
So they talked for a minute, and she says, here, take the phone. And she hands me back the phone, and I walked away from her, and he's like, you have to understand that's my wife. And I said, I absolutely understand. This is your wife, and you are not capable of being by her side to do what you would normally do in this situation. And he goes, right. And I said, so what I am going to do as a mother and grandmother, I'm going to forget she's not mine. And I am going to get her in this Tahoe, and I am going to get her to the emergency room, and they will give her care immediately. She will not be waiting, because I don't wait. And he's like, oh. And I said, and they will take care of her, and we will figure it out from there. And he goes, okay.
I think that's good. She was in the right hands.
And that was it. And then we got to the emergency room, and I had already dug through her purse, pulled her wallet out, took her ID and her insurance cards out of her wallet. And yes, I have told her I did that, and went straight in and handed everything to the guy and said, this is who you have in the back of my Tahoe. And then that was the whole thing. And they eventually got her in. They wouldn't let me go in for a while.
Right.
They let Robbie go in and see her.
They did?
But they wouldn't let me go back there. The one who brought her in couldn't go back there, but Robbie could. That, you know why?
Why?
Because he's the Gator man.
They knew who he was.
And but when I went back there, she was She was breathing. She was slouched sideways, almost drooling. They had loaded her up on pain meds.
Really?
To the point that they kept doing sternum rubs on her to wake her up.
Really?
To make sure that she didn't fall too deep in.
Right.
Because they drugged her up that much. They already knew what she was taking. As soon as my daughter got Rosie out of the Tahoe, my daughter went back to the house to get Rosie's med bag because she brought a zippered bag that she had all her pill bottles in.
Right.
You need that to go through security.
Right.
So she had that at the house. So my daughter came back to the Villages and grabbed that.
Just restarted.
Okay, let it do its thing. It might have been shifting things around on your computer to make it work right.
No, I got a spinning thing.
So we took her meds up there, and it's because her information.
Be around if I goes down ever.
Her information was in the national database of everything she's been prescribed, but it doesn't say what she's actually taking now. It just says she's had a prescription for it. So we took the pill bottles down and said, here you go. And so that they could get what she's taking now and how much she's taking now.
Right. And talk to her doctors too.
So they could end the information for the doctors, so they could make all the phone calls to talk to all the peoples.
Right. But when they transferred her to the hospital, they didn't give them that.
The medication information was because they entered that from the nurses in the back, data entered that. But the doohoo up front that was doing the intake did not data enter David's name and phone number, her mother's name and phone number, my name and phone number, or Robbie's name and phone number.
Yeah, because when I called, they're like, what's your name? And I said, Lisa. And they're like, okay, the case manager wants to talk to you. I'm like, me? I'm like, what? I'm just calling to see if this is where she was, dude. You know, like, and then they started asking me questions, and I'm like, you need to talk to her husband. You know, I'm like, I'll get that number for you, you know. Because I thought she had a room and a room number and everything, and I figured, why'd you transfer me to the nursing station? Why didn't you just transfer me to our phone in our room, you know? But that's what they did. So at first, they didn't have it written down, so they transferred me to the ER. Then the ER is like, oh, she's already upstairs. I'm like, okay. So they transferred me to the nursing station. I just wanted to know if she was here so Robert could go. And then it was like a whole big thing. Next thing I know, I'm calling David. I was
calling
texting you, and then I'm getting that number. And then when I talked to David, Robbie had just talked to David, and you had talked to the mom. And I'm like,
it was crazy because
it was like a whole circle.
That was the whole thing. As I sat there and told the guy goes, "Is she married?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "I'm guessing you want her husband's information so you can talk to him about her medical care."
Right.
He goes, "Yes, we would like that information so we can talk to him and get at least verbal authorization for her medical care."
Right.
And so I said, oh, I gave him David's name and phone number. And then I was like, oh, her mother is actually driving down.
Right. I love that. Her mother heard what happened and she was
to be on-site care for her. Yeah. Would you like her name and number too? And he said, yes, that would be great. They'll need that at the hospital.
Right.
So I gave it. And I said, well, before she gets here, if you can't get in touch with David and need anything, I'm still going to be here. Here's my name and phone number. Before Robbie left, he stopped by the front desk and he goes, I live here. If you need anything, call me. Here's my name and phone number. And it wasn't until you called, because we hadn't got home from market yet, or we had just gotten home from market. Yes, it's getting ready to restart your Windows. Leave it alone.
It didn't reinstall Windows, did it?
No, I don't think so. Just leave it alone. If it had anything that it had to fix, it fixed it. So leave it alone. Let it do its job. So yeah, I'm still mad at the ER.
Yeah.
Because I didn't stress about not hearing from them because I thought they called her husband.
Well, that's when I felt bad because I called around like I don't know, sometime between 1 and 2, whatever. I was getting ready to leave the market,
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking nobody fucking called the hospital. Like I was kind of like, if that was Gabe,
I thought they had called.
yeah. But if that was Gabe and I knew he was in the hospital, my ass would have been calling every hospital in the county looking for him. you know. And so I was stunned, and she was apparently like still freaking out. Like, and plus she didn't have her phone. We know Rosie was, talking. And she couldn't talk to her mom or her husband.
She thought we were all in her hallway talking crap about it.
Yeah, like, and you guys were gone, and she's in this hospital now, like probably a little more weak than she was, before.
No, but she thought we were in the hallway talking smack about her. That's what she said earlier.
Holy shit! Tell her that I'm going to give her husband the phone number in a little bit, and he'll be calling shortly. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, "Here's the number of the hospital. Here's her room number."
And then we got the information to Mom.
Yeah.
And since Rosie and I split the cost of the Airbnb, which is a full house, and since Rosie was going to be in the hospital, logical for me was to have her mom stay at the Airbnb in her place.
Right.
And so I asked her mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, you don't have to do that." And I'm like, Rosie paid for a share of the house.
Right.
She's not sleeping in it.
Right.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
And she's like, "Well, if they'll let you." I messaged the Airbnb host and said, while off site, Rosie fell and broke her leg and is in the hospital. Her mother's coming to be here to take care of her. I need to add her to the list of who's going to be here.
Uh-huh.
Because we can have up to 6 people. So
Right.
we were still good.
Right.
And they, oh my goodness, I hope that she'll be okay. If there's anything you need, let us know. Of course, her mother can stay there.
Right.
So what we did was we swapped rooms
Mm.
because Ollie and Lily were sleeping in the room with 2 beds.
Right.
So we moved Lily over to the queen size bed that Rosie was in.
Mm. And
And Ollie said he'd sleep in the king size bed with me, but then he decided the couch was better than sleeping with the grandma. Actually, he said the couch was comfortable. I think he wanted to stay up and watch TV late at night.
Right.
We put them in the room with 2 beds.
Get home and go pass out. He put you 3 nights in a row to like 2:30 in the morning. Late nights at Chili's.
Yeah. And so we put them in the room with 2 beds for 2 reasons. One reason was not having them to have to sleep in the same bed together with Rosie with a broken leg.
Right.
And the second one was when we got there, Rosie had to physically crawl into the queen size bed because of how high it was.
Right.
The twin beds were shorter to the ground.
Right.
So she would be able to easily get in and out of it and not have to crawl onto it.
You only ended up going back and sleeping there last night.
Yeah. But her mother stayed Tuesday, Wednesday, since Tuesday night.
Yeah.
But we hardly saw her.
Right.
And she was just quiet as can be. And I mean, it was really weird though, because it's like gets up earlier than we get up, and we get up and the dishwasher's running.
Mm-hmm.
She's washed the dishes from the night before that we hadn't washed yet. It's like, you didn't mess that up. You don't have to do it. She goes, I needed something to do. Okay.
Well, that was my story.
Yeah. By when we got up this morning, she had all their stuff was packed up, and she was in the process of loading the car, and she had already stripped the beds because that's the requirement of the Airbnb. She stripped the beds and put all the sheets in the laundry room.
Mm.
And her mom is a pretty sweet lady.
Very cool.
Really sweet lady.
I really like the fact that the second she heard that was on the road, she jumped in the car.
Yeah. Well, she said either David or I'll be there.
Mhm.
The reality, David could not come. He had 2 children in school.
Right.
And then Robbie called her and said, yeah, I think you should go ahead and come.
Right.
Even before we knew where she was going or anything, it was just, yeah, come on. If you're coming, come now, because that way you can get here before surgery.
Right.
And that's what she did.
She jumped in the car.
She probably had already been packing from the time we called them the first time.
Right.
And showed right up. I gave her I put her in the app. The Villages, or at least this place does, uses an app that if you rent it, you use this app, and when I put her information in it, her phone number in it, it texted her for her to download the app, which gave her the information for the key code for the door, because it's a numeric code to get in the front door. It gave her that code to get in the door.
That's cool.
So, and I had already sent her the address and everything. So she was able, and what I had told her, because she was like, well, how will I know which room is at Rosie's room? I said, you know Rosie's purple suitcase? She said, yeah. And I said, it'll be sitting by her bedroom door. So we put our stuff in our rooms and closed our doors. And when we closed Rosie's, I put her purple suitcase there so her mom could see in and easily find the room.
Right.
And yeah, everything was fine after that. So yeah.
Crazy.
You need some bubble wrap?
Sure, I'll keep some.
Well, I don't need it.
You're not going to use it for that citrine that's standing right there?
Okay, fine. I might need it. I even have some fancy bougie butt wipe or something. I don't know.
Bill says getting windows ready. Don't turn off your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Ethan?
Oh, no, that's Ollie informing me that we have to be out of the room at the house at 10 o'clock. So I need to get back and get my stuff packed.
You're not packed at all? Starting.
It won't take me but a minute to pack. I did my laundry already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So almost all my stuff is clean. I just have to fold it up and stuff it in my suitcase. I can be out of there in 20 minutes. My stuff.
Right. Is everything all clean and everything? Like the house left your way the way you got there?
We didn't mess anything. Well, we didn't mess anything up. That's just it.
Well, you're barely there. You were literally barely there.
Yeah, we didn't.
Between going to Robbie's and coming here at night, you were barely there.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel bad.
Why?
Because I feel like it was just sleep.
It just, it is what it is. But we'll come back down. Ollie will come back with me. Ollie gets his do-over trip.
When Kendra comes.
Or before, whatever happens first.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know when she'll come.
She won't come at Christmas.
Yeah.
And I know I'll be here probably at Christmas time. Right after Christmas.
I'm thinking she could come around October.
Yeah, I have some times that are already booked, so I can't. They're like block out times that looks like I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing nothing.
It'd be really cool if she was here next month. But I don't think that's happening. Surprised me forever. I really thought she was coming. When you guys were late coming here.
Yeah, you thought we were tricking us, tricking you. And
I thought, well, she did me at the airport. I don't know.
I wish it was that way. But you said Kendra wouldn't have come by herself anyway.
No, she wouldn't come by herself. It would need to be with Gary or the boys.
Yeah, and I couldn't have fit them in my Tahoe.
Yeah. I didn't know.
I could
was
not.
hoping.
I don't know that I could have fit one person. No.
Yeah.
You broke your nail because we had the seats down. No, I couldn't have fit another. I could have fit another. Nah, we couldn't have fit anyone else in there.
No.
And luggage. Because,
No, it's so self-isolating. Obviously, when the hell are you coming to my house?
and I don't think I would have shocked you to that level.
What?
Because you had made a comment that you have to be prepared.
Well, yeah, I would have wanted to have a room ready for her because, Miss Clean Freak she is. I would have wanted it to be like spotless. No dust bunnies anywhere or.
I was hoping, because I was hounding her, if you're coming, let me know. You're not coming, let me know. I
really thought she might though, because she was talking like she was.
I was planning like she was. Because, I knew there was that possibility, and then it didn't happen. So, is what it is. But I do have to get back. I'll go back and I'll pack up all my stuff, except the clothes I'm going to wear tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what time you want to go there, but I don't have to pick up the truck till 12:30, so it doesn't matter.
What time are you getting up in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to call you before we head? Because it's only it's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
From there to here.
It doesn't even seem like it's 15 minutes because he's really down the road. But
it's all them daggum
the
traffic circle. Yeah, the roundabouts and the zigzagging in and out of things.
Yeah. Other than that,
we're not that far as the crows fly.
No, you're not. But yeah. What time am I getting up? 10, I guess, 9:30.
You gotta be up before 10. We'll be over here by 10. I am not going to just walk into your house. With my luck, it'll be the one time Gabe wants to run through the house naked or something, and I open the door and there's naked Gabe.
No.
And then I scare him, he scares me.
No, he knows.
And he'll never look at me again.
He asked before where, because he thought he heard Lily inside. And he says, "Where's Lily?" And I said, "They left and went back. They're not coming back tonight. They'll be here in the morning." He's like, "Oh, all right." And that's when he went to the store. His stomach was bothering him. He needed my lamp.
It's okay. Tomorrow night I got to cook at your house.
There is going to be shit everywhere. You're going to fucking just...
I got to make etouffee and jambalaya.
You might have to stay another day.
I cannot. No, I cannot.
You can.
No, I cannot.
You can work from anywhere.
I can't live with my daughter if I tried to stay another day. No, I don't think so. I need to get back. My husband's going to run out of groceries.
Oh.
Well, his car's not running right, so it's kind of emergency use only.
Oh.
Until I get it in the shop.
Is it from that accident? Or?
No, it's because he didn't take it in for its yearly checkup like he's supposed to, and I think it needs new plugs and a tune-up and all that kind of crap.
Well, what time is it?
It is midnight.
12:20.
It is after midnight, so.
It's so funny, your grandson's calling you and saying, "Hello, you need to get home."
He's texting me. Hi, Free Spirit. So yeah, I've been on here for 3 hours and 34 minutes. So yeah, I should probably get off of here.
We'll go live tomorrow.
Pack this stuff up.
This place is gonna be like, oh my god.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because when we get back, we can ship things around, and I can repack most of my Tahoe, except for the clothes we need. Right. I can pack my Tahoe.
Right.
Which will take all my stuff out of your way.
There's nothing, well, what, the rocks in that one bin?
And whatever we bring over here tomorrow.
Oh.
Because we're going to unpack our suitcases in the house.
Right.
So that we have the Tahoe open. for going
Right.
to Daytona.
I think everybody's okay. I mean, Gabe moved it all by himself, but there are like 3 really heavy pieces. Some of those
We
things
got
are
it.
pretty heavy.
We got it.
But we got an appliance
Dolly.
dolly.
Yeah, we got this.
And Gabe moved really fast, by the way. So
Well, he can move fast all he wants. Some of us won't be moving
I'm
fast.
just saying, he just felt like a rush the whole
Oh, I got a bag right here. I can put these in.
Just wondering
I got all these things. She
She
gave me a chess piece too. Kendra did.
She did.
Yeah, it's a pawn. A little orange pawn. I don't know why. And these little puzzle piece things
I had some of them.
that snip together. Lots of gears. Of course, she gave me a T. But yeah, she gave me all these steampunk gears.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use them for something. I could actually sew them. People sew them on their leather stuff they're making. And intertwine, they'll interlace the gears so it looks like one gear's running the other. And yeah, so and she sent me some last time too. Maybe she sent them to me again because I said they were cool. That's what she does. My grandchild likes when you send this. Cool. And then so she sends more. I like these, so she sends more. So I have my skull over here.
Lisa Lee, you love to go live, don't you? Well, no, I mentioned earlier about going
Live at the storage.
I don't have to go live. I could just film it and do a video.
But people said they wanted to go live.
Thank you, Sue.
Look at that. That citrine is almost in the same shape as that guy right there, my mantis head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I want to figure that out. And then there's that guy. So I am going to get off here now. I got a few things here to do cleanup on. And I need to give Lisa back her pieces. She does have these 45 for this wonderful spirit quartz here. She has this citrine for 40. She has this apophyllite in quartz, which looks like a little peen and a pair of balls.
Big balls.
For 25.
Mm-hmm.
And the Amazonite points for 15. So don't forget that. And these are something else. So, but so if you want any of these pieces, be sure to contact Lisa. And don't forget to Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 leads in a pod, somewhere between 9:30, 10 o'clock, depending on if it's a chat night on Tuesdays or a let's sell some stuff on Thursdays.
Try to go on earlier on Thursdays. Occasionally,
Lisa will go live other times when something good is happening, or she gets a box when gets her box in late. Like if she gets her box in, it's supposed to come in by Thursday and it doesn't come in, she might go live on a Saturday to do her unboxing.
Yeah. And we might go live tomorrow.
But we might go live tomorrow because it's just something different. We'll be road tripping.
Yeah.
To Daytona.
Yeah. I don't have any space on my phone to do a video.
So it might just be something interesting to do. So I think it would be fun. So, you guys can come along with us. So I will log off for the night.
Good night, everybody.
Tell you good night. Have a wonderful Sunday. And have a great week next week. Thank you to everyone who came and hung out with me and watched me unbox my box from Flutter and my box from Kendra and go through my box from Lisa of all the things I'm taking home. To do the stuff from Robbie's would have been another 3-hour video. So maybe when I get home, I can do that one. So I will talk to you all later. Hopefully I will see you on tomorrow when we go live on the way to Daytona. You all have a wonderful time. Bye for now.
Bye.